Hello. Hello.
Hello, everyone.
Hey.
It's been a little while, hasn't it?
It's so good to be back.
Delighted to be back. And thank you for waiting whilst we have a little forget how to stream in 3 weeks. It's amazing what you'll forget, but we've got there in the end. And hopefully there's someone handily in chat who can tell us if you can hear us all, if you can hear the music.
Please.
Do we all sound
let us know.
Vaguely suitable for human consumption? But lovely to be back, and lovely and exciting to be on the precipice of Curse of Strahd, episode 3. And thankfully, I've been promised a recap so that we can remember where we were.
We have been excited.
So, as always, I'd like to hand it over to our extremely capable, competent, and entertaining GM, Jacob.
Thank you very much. And before we go to jumping into catching up back on the story, there's one thing that as a DM I left in a caveat of being like, this is my ruling on this thing right now, and promised that I'd go away and revisit it. And that is the rule variant that we're trying, which is rolling with effort. And what in between streams we have come down to is when you are going to meet or beat hitting something against its AC by an increment of 5 or more, what you're going to get is you're going to get essentially advantage on damage. The way we're going to do that damage pool going forward is if you meet or beat it by 5, you are going to roll damage twice and take the higher of the 2 outcomes of the damage.
Can I have a live demonstration? Can I
100%.
participate?
So if Bohdi was to, let's say he was doing damage, he had already had 1 increment of 5, and same for Tristayne. Can I get you to roll a d6 and a d8 if they were to be your damage dice?
Yeah.
And you to add on your modifier. Now you roll it once, add on your modifier, note the total number, and then do that again.
And 10.
Okay, and in that instance, you take the higher of those 2 numbers.
It's advantage on damage.
Yes, just simply it's advantage on damage.
So if the AC was 10 and I rolled a 15 to hit, that's +5. So I roll both of those twice and take the highest one. What if the AC is 10 and I roll 20?
Amazing. So this is where we start getting into upper benefits, and I've shared with you a table on if you're not a dice nerd and you don't love averages. But there are averages for every damage dice. If you start getting an increment of 10 or more, 2 things happen. The first is you still get that advantage on damage. So you still roll 2 instances of damage, and you're going to consider the higher of the 2. If there is an instance where both of those numbers are below the average outcome of what you could get, you're going to instead take the average. Cool. Now, I'll give you an example. So your numbers before, Chris, was a 12 and a 10.
Yeah.
So the average for a D6 is 3.5 and a average for a D8 is 4.5. So your average outcome, or that sort of like middle bar where you want to make sure you're above, this is before modifier, obviously, is going to be adding the 2 together. So you're going to be at 8 plus your modifier. So what would that be?
5, let's say.
So your modifier is 5. So then your average would be 13, which means that if you're getting increments of 10 or more and you were rolling a D6 and a D8, the lowest you can have as an outcome will be 13 guaranteed.
Can I interject with a second question?
Yeah.
Just as, and I believe I know the answer, but I just want to clarify it and make sure. If we're rolling with effort on damage and we have, say, for example, the average of a D10, which is 6, and the average of a D6, which is 3.5, would we then get 9.5 and round down?
So the
Or are you using...
D10 is 5.5.
Right, so you're using the mathematic...
So
Gotcha.
yes, though, and that's why having those increments at this level is important. And I can share. We've got a PDF that we can share.
Yeah, totally.
In the Discord afterwards for anyone that is interested on reading this. It's a wonderful 2-page document at the moment. But yeah, you are rounding down as you always do with average outcomes on damage die. Your D10 is going to be a 5.5. The D6 is going to be 3.5, which is going to take you to a total of 9 if you add on your modifier.
And if we had 2d6 instead and added an extra 3.5, we'd then be at 12.5, which we would round down to 12. Cool.
Yeah.
I'm sure it will be wonderfully fun and rewarding, and you can guide me through it as we get there, Fergus.
100%.
As we always do.
I would like
The
to
emotion-
interrupt. Sorry, Jacob.
No, go for it.
Firstly, I'd like to thank Official NPC for giving us confirmation that everything's coming through good and we sound fine, but we got a sub.
We did.
Sub.
Thank you.
And Official NPC
Amazing.
subscribed with Prime. And I couldn't be happier about it. Thank you so much. That's amazing. We got
Thank you
a
so
sub.
much.
Thank you, team.
Epic. Okay. As was promised, there will be a little bit of a recap because there's been a bit of a window in between. So,
Goodness.
our heroes had found themselves coming through the fog in search of this lost associate and friend. I won't speak for the characters individually on how much you either love or are ambivalent towards Antonius, but we are in search of our missing friend Antonius, who had come into this fog with 2 others. We had a inkling or a lead that there might be something in the town of Barovia, where we sought out trying to find a little bit about the threads of where our friend had got to. This led us to 2 things. One, it led us to run into meeting Ireena after meeting her brother Ismark at the inn in the town centre of Barovia. The other thing that it did is it got us exposed and access to this wonderful, wonderful map.
Ooh, yeah.
That they had made.
Amazing.
With some of the highlights.
I actually have a printed off version of this in my notebook, by the way, guys. Just to show, like, this is... And I've actually rewritten some of the wording as well because it was a bit hard to read.
I love it.
So there is obviously a series of threads to pull at, and the haphazard numerical system that seemed to have been sold to this town in quite a recent span of time seemed to be like there might be touches of this group as they have went through the lands. We'd also known that Strahd, the noble individual at the woods who assisted us getting away from the vampire Bleak, advised that there is a potential companion of Antonius's known as Zara, who is recovering and is currently in his care at the castle, and it would be great if you wanted to give her a little bit of time, but then come for dinner tomorrow night and meet her.
Does tomorrow night mean... No, right, yep.
Dinner.
I know where we'll leave. Yep, cool.
So we've also danced around the fact that there was a little bit of a... 2 other things that were experienced in Barovia before we got back to the Burgomaster's house. We had come across the boy Vallaki, who was about to get taken away in a sack by a creepy old woman. And then there was also the whole interaction with Father
Donovich
in the church, who seemed a bit odd. We then concluded last time at the Burgomaster's mansion back with Ireena and Ismark and the discovery of an individual known as Esmeralda, who gave a reading, although she was a little bit unconfident in it. She gave it a reading into the fates of our heroes. Now, would you like me just to read those back out to you?
Yes.
Yeah, please.
Yep. So, and just to clarify, there's 5 in total. The first one, you drew the Enchanter, or the 3 of Stars. And she said, this card tells of history. Knowledge of the ancient will help you better understand your enemy. I see a kneeling woman, a rose of great beauty plucked too soon. The master of the marsh knows of whom I speak. The second card was drawn as the Transmuter, or the One of Stars. This card tells of a powerful force of good and protection, a holy symbol of great hope. Go to a place of dizzying heights where the stone itself is alive. Card 3, the Traitor, or the 9 of Wands. This is a card of power and strength. It tells of a weapon of vengeance, a sword of sunlight. I see a dead village drowned by a ruler, ruled by one who has brought great evil into the world. Card 4. Now this was to be your ally in the reading. You drew the Tempter. This card sheds light on one who will help you greatly in the battle against darkness. I see a child, a Vistana, sorry. You must hurry, for her fate hangs in the balance. Find her at the lake.
The lake. I remember this discussion because there's like 7.
The lake or a lake?
The.
All right.
Card 5, the last card. You drew the Seer. Your enemy is a creature of darkness whose powers are beyond mortality. This card will lead you to him. He waits for you in a place of wisdom, warmth, and despair. Great secrets are there.
Tristayne doesn't buy any of it.
I was just thinking.
No, it's just
so poppycock, all of it.
it's like someone being like, pass me your palm, sir. Let me read your palm. Yeah. Oh, you're going to be a beautiful woman, right? You're going to have 7 children. All of them are going to be shorter than each before.
Hey, it's about my crystal ball.
Yeah. Epic.
It was Ava, right? Ava was the...
Yeah, actually, I have the name Ava written down as well.
Ava.
Madam Ava would usually do the reading.
Right, but...
Esmeralda. Do it. But she did say, if you see her, you can always get her to do one as well.
We could get a
Madam
reader.
Ava, okay. I didn't even have
And it's
that.
completely different. She's just like,
really
she had
wanna
no
know
idea what she was doing. This bitch.
That's not even the right card. She read it upside down. That's a really niche joke. Please.
Okay. So, the other thing that we have is we have a party icon.
Oh my goodness, oh my goodness.
Hang on.
It's down here next to the Burgomaster's house. Look at us.
Oh, there we go. I got us.
Can you see? I'm going to zoom in a little bit more just so that everyone at home watching can see the group party icon.
Oh
Look
my
at this.
goodness. Wow.
So, Bohdi's the one on the right there.
Yeah.
Bohdi and Tristayne.
Tristayne looks like he's got like a lightning bolt.
Right.
Which would be amazing.
Right at the end where we left our heroes, we had just witnessed something that we'd potentially been warned not to worry about too much. It happens, which was the dead marching out the window as they left town and made their way up towards the hills.
Yep.
And that's when we concluded. Now, the rest of the evening will happen, because it is quite late, because that happened at midnight. So the rest of the evening is going to happen without a lot of events, other than any little nuances that your characters might have done pre-bedtime. But we will sort of look to kick off, unless there's anything critical before they go to bed. We would be looking to kick off at dawn, because up until that point there's not going to be a lot of oddity or occurrence other than what your characters themselves create.
I will say there was also a interesting engagement on the street outside the Burgomaster's house.
Yes, there was. We
met
a
chap who
strange fella.
We didn't trust, and then when we looked back, there was a wolf.
Yeah.
There. And we didn't like him at all, from memory.
No.
I think we
The man or the wolf?
Both?
Either, but the man. I think we got bad vibes.
Yeah, I have his name written down somewhere. His name was Mr. Chipperoo.
Chipperoo.
Mr. Chipperoo.
Chipperoo.
He was cold, pretending, and weirdly aware, and turned into a wolf.
Such judgment. Such judgment.
That's brilliant.
Epic. Cool. What would the going to bed rituals be like for each of your characters? There would have been rooms. This is a very, while it had signs of being attacked, and there is also there's enough rooms that you would have had guest lodgings, so you would have had a bed. What would have the nighttime wind down looked like for both of your characters?
I think Tristayne would spend a lot of time writing and scribing and scribbling and rewriting over and over. Basically scrounging any type of book or document he can to be able to keep a log of what's going on, to try and piece together a puzzle as if the tiniest bits of information he's gotten will somehow reveal every mystery, even though there's no mystery to be found yet, as far as he can tell. Because he has no idea.
Wicked. For Bohdi?
Bohdi is very, very put out that he has to share a bedroom. And, and has actually been whinging for the last 10, 15 minutes that we know that there are higher quality rooms in this place. And very likely is in a bit of a petulant grump about it, has accused Tristayne of it being his fault that we only have 12 gold, 15 gold. How is it that we've got 3 backpacks at only 15 gold?
Because we haven't sold any of the things that we have in the 3 backpacks.
Look at this bed. There's things crawling in it.
Well, crush them. Pick them out. You live in a forest, Bohdi. You've never seen a bug.
Splendor in a forest, and the bugs do as they're told in the forest. These are free range.
Have you tried talking to them yet?
Absolutely.
Try whispering really nicely.
No, I will not lower myself. I'd like to change the subject, please, Tristayne.
Then why did you bring it up?
Disappointed enough in you.
Well, I'm busy, and you keep bothering me about bugs. So unless you've got something important to say so I can write it down, go and count the lines on the floor.
Are you writing about that strange episode with the lady and the cards?
A little bit.
Is it because you believe in that load of old
No.
tosh?
No, I think she's pulled out a bunch of cards and read off stuff that she knows is relevant to us. I think she knows things, and she's just trying to give it to us in a way that removes her of any blame or guilt.
The whole thing was a bit strange that she was there anyway.
She was a Vistani, wasn't it? Or a Vistana. They're travelers, they're pilgrims, they're weirdos. That's what everyone tells us.
Can I get you to make a choose between history or insight?
History, please.
Cool.
That is a 16.
You think there might be a gender-specific differentiation between Vistani and Vistana?
Ah, interesting. I think Vistana means woman and Vistani means man.
Are you saying that to Bohdi, or are you just...
Yes, actually, he says this out loud.
He's
in the
bragging.
Middle, he's and at mid criticism of Esmeralda.
Bodhi's not talking to you. He doesn't even acknowledge that you've said anything. Because you just told him to count the lines on the floor. Can I ask a question? Ismark and Ireena, we're now in our place of lodging, so did they stay at their house, and was there any engagement, interaction with them before we left?
You're in the house with them. They are staying at their house.
Oh, right, we are all still there. Sorry, I thought that we'd time walked ahead.
No, not yet.
Okay. Tristayne,
Yes.
you could write later.
Are you sure?
Look at these two. They're scared. They've had quite a trying day. What do we do with them?
What do we do with them? We're in their home. What do they do with us?
No, I mean, do we stay here? Do we stay at the inn?
You could try and asking, Bohdi. You're a charitable, charismatic fellow. I'm sure they'd love to offer you a room.
When's the last time you ate?
Ooh, when we left this morning.
You're not yourself when you're hungry.
I don't think I'm ever myself in this place, to be honest.
Alex pulls out a half-eaten remaining wolf steak from before at the inn, and kind of like guiltily is like offers it up to Tristayne, not realizing that he was the only one eating.
Thank you, Alex. I appreciate it.
It's a good lad.
It's a bit cold. You enjoy it. It's okay, Alex. We'll find food somewhere else.
Alex, it's okay. Hop up. Hop up. Come on. As I lift him into my hammock, do I hear a jingling? Did he ever give us the coins that he stole in the pub, or has he still got them on? Yeah, I hear a jingling. Okay, I'll leave it. I'll leave it alone for now. Fair enough. Well, like I said, there's time to write later, but if you insist, I will take the lead, seeing as you're so reluctant to collaborate. Ireena, Ismark, very nice to meet your friend. What's your plan? It's getting rather late. Is it safe for you to stay here?
They kind of like look at each other a little bit confused, like they didn't have any other option. The windows and stuff had been quite boarded up. The front door, they go through what seems to be a process of getting ready to bar the door overnight. And Ireena sort of comes forward and she's just like, once our father passed, the attacks stopped.
Pardon me, just so that I'm clear. Is it safe for you to stay here alone? Would you like us to remain in the house? We're staying at the inn up the road.
Please. No, please. If you wouldn't mind, I would be more than welcome to have you stay. And do you remember if she had asked if you would help her take the body to be buried tomorrow?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So she's just like, it would mean that we could all just, take the coffin and the body to the church tomorrow, and then we can then look at being on our way and leave town altogether.
That sounds marvellous. I mean, I imagine that you've seen the inn. It honestly wasn't really looking forward to it. Sharing a room, of course, as well.
100%. I wouldn't put that through. Yeah. Sorry, sharing a room. Would you like separate rooms?
Yes. Yes, absolutely.
Okay. Okay.
Only if that isn't a bother.
Do you have separate rooms available, Ireena?
I mean, you can have my room, and
No,
I'll just sleep on the floor in his
no,
part.
no,
not
Ireena,
at all. That's
please.
ever
It's
so kind of you,
fine.
but no,
It's
no,
okay.
it's fine. It's fine.
Bohdi comes off as needy, but trust me, he'll survive in sharing a room.
Bohdi stabs Tristayne.
Do you?
No.
He
Reluctantly,
wants to.
He gives him a filthy look. Okay, so would you like me to help prepare some food? Have the two of you eaten? It's been quite a challenging afternoon.
We had supper probably about 4 hours ago.
Okay.
I'll get some blankets out for you.
Many thanks. Many thanks. And he's nudging Tristayne.
And she stops. And she's
Thank
like,
you. Thank you,
oh,
Ireena.
sorry. Does that mean you want food? Are you hungry?
No, not at all. No, we can take care of ourselves. Don't put yourself out. Just pleased to be staying here and helping to watch over you and your family.
You've already helped us enough by giving us the information, Ireena. We'd love to stay. Please don't worry about us any more than you have to.
Cool. She does give like a little bit of she's trying to discern from you whether or not he's asked, but is actually hungry and she should insist or not. Is there any inclination of like a positive or a negative on the food that you're giving if she glances at you for insight?
Bohdi's furious. Yeah, it's the same as the Lord speech that he keeps giving Tristayne. Like, if you stay in someone's house, if you're invited into them, you feed them and you host. And as much as they've had a trying afternoon, Bohdi's had a very trying day, in his opinion. So he's not happy at all.
And are you doing anything to hide this?
No, he's a haughty bitch.
Okay. Cool. You hear murmurs in the hallway between Ireena and Ismark. And then Ismark.
Yeah, make it out.
100% roll. What's your perception?
My passive is 12.
You can roll if you want to like actively like try and drop some eaves.
Yeah, I actually would. I would.
I will. I'll roll.
Oh!
Yeah.
Natural 20
Wow. And I got 17.
for a total
Okay.
of 22.
You, you both hear with that. It's not that far away. You hear, sure, they want to be fed, and he's just like, but it's so late. Like, do we have anything that we can quickly like pull out? And she's like, no, like I could try and bake something, but I'd have to start the fire. And he's just like, oh, like surely like we could just like do. If we've got some old bread, can we get out some bread and some fruit and they're brainstorming like what they can do without having to allocate too much time.
Is the fire in the kitchen or is there a fire in the lounge?
In the kitchen, separate room. Well, there's both, but they would be referring to.
Okay, Bohdi would like to strut past them, give them both a beaming smile towards the kitchen. And are there lit wall sconces in there?
Yeah.
So, and is there like material in the fire? Like, is there wood or whatever?
So there is. You can open up double chamber. There is a coal chamber underneath that you would light, and it would be like a coal burner, and then that you close that one, and then there's a big cast iron chamber for an oven, and then there's also tops where the fire comes up and over, and you've got these little hot plates.
Okay, so he'd like to druidcraft the fire from one of the wall sconces into the oven, and then and make it flare, and then get his bag out and start rummaging around for rations, to do something for everyone. Like is Ismark with him? Has Ismark followed him?
They see you go into the kitchen, and it's not actually Ismark who has his hands filled with the linen that they were going to bring to you. She sort of chases after you, and she's just like, I'm so sorry. Let me do. Like, please just go sit down. This is the least that I can.
Ireena,
like,
team effort. I don't intend on cooking, but I will provide all of the bits.
So this was a firm suggestion.
Oh, absolutely. Yes. But look at us, we're all famished.
Ireena, it's quite all right. I'm sure Bohdi and I can manage. The fact that you're letting us use your kitchen and house as a guest without invitation is more than we could ask for or deserve. Considering we've already got rooms and bed and food paid for at the tavern. So thank you kindly.
Can I roll insight to see if Bohdi picks up on Tristayne's subtle jab at Bohdi? Because in my mind, he doesn't
before,
at all.
He was like, on a scale of, how furious was he coming into that?
Pretty great, not furious, but he was very put out. Like, I think in principle,
so
it's hosting. You host.
You make a insight.
What shall I roll to contest this with?
14.
What would be your persuasion as a base passive number?
My base passive persuasion.
Actually, roll persuasion.
Sure.
To see how subtly or nuanced you can actually
only an 11.
communicate.
This 11 was brought to you by our second ever sub from Larry Winks. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
That's epic. So, you're not subtle, which means you can pick it up, actually. This is one of those things where if you were too subtle and... so, which again is coming off as you don't want to be here and he's hungry.
He's making sure everyone is getting fed, though. He's like...
Yeah. Well, look, if you've already paid for food, I don't want there to feel like there is an assumption that you are forced to stay here. We are more than capable of looking after ourselves. I can just take the nails out of the board across the door and you can go and you can just come back in the morning. Like, there was never a forced interaction. It was just an offer. You didn't have to accept it out of being polite or really...
No. And please understand.
We're weak.
Ireena, please understand, we're at least I'm, and I'm sure Bohdi is as well, as my faithful friend and companion and trusted follower, that we were more than willing to be here. We would have left before the nails and the boards went against the door, before, if we had not wanted to stay. The fact that Bohdi willingly stayed inside as you were putting the boards and nails on the doors instantly suggested his determination to stay. He's just got larger tastes than this town, and that's okay. He's also very capable, and so am I, of being able to feed those tastes. Would you like some of the food we're cooking, Ireena? Would be more than welcome to share a meal with you, considering you're sharing your house with us.
No, because I'm conscious that I have to wake up in 6 hours and I need rest. And also, starting the fire isn't the hard thing. It's the fact that you need to watch it for an hour afterwards to make sure it's properly cooled so it doesn't burn down the house. So good night. And she just storms away.
Good night.
Bohdi?
Yes?
Their dad died a couple of days ago.
Yes, and that's why you need to keep your energy up. Keep your strength up.
And you are guilting them for not cooking for us.
I'll take what you've said under advisement, Tristayne. There's rules to hospitality. and it's the ritual of it. They've had a trying time.
Have you-
We've had a trying time. So productively.
Ismark just clears his throat really loudly behind you guys.
He's still there.
Ismark! Sorry. Yes.
Where would you like your blanket and your pillows?
Just leave them anywhere nearby.
He
and I'll
drops
take
them on
too.
the floor.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very
Good
much,
night.
Ismark. Good night. Sleep
There's eggs
tight.
in the pantry. Help yourself.
Tristayne, why didn't you tell me that he was standing right behind me? I thought that they'd both gone.
Truth be told, I didn't notice myself.
Honestly, this is why it's difficult to make friends for you. I'm trying to help you be a bit more tactful.
You're trying to help me.
Yes. Anyway, are you hungry? And it goes and looks for the eggs.
Oh, you find them very easily.
Yeah.
Are you making
hands them to
any
Trist-
attempt? Are you making any attempt to try and be quiet in the kitchen? Because I'm not sure if you've ever cooked at midnight in a house, but there's a difference between someone opening and shutting cupboard doors with a carefree, I'm cooking, and no matter what time of the day I'm cooking, bang, clunk, 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 clunk. Or is there more of a considered, delicate approach?
Only because I think that he's naturally quite delicate. Like,
Okay.
Yeah.
It's not intentional that he's being
not
discreet.
doing it out of... no.
He is, but if he had a choice, he wouldn't be.
He absolutely would be.
Yeah.
He also just hands Tristayne the eggs expectantly. And like flares the fire a bit.
It's as if, what? Oh, sorry. What's our friend's name? Antonius. It's as if Antonius is still here, and I walk over towards the fire and start cooking Bohdi a meal.
Alex.
I'm gonna roll survival to see how well I cook. That's cocktails. That's cocktails.
You hear him snoring.
I burn the eggs.
Amazing.
I rightfully screw up the eggs and burn the life out of them.
And that's really understandable. You're cooking on a steel plate, which is just getting a really ferociously lit fire, just burning away.
It's also midnight and I haven't eaten since this morning.
Yeah, you didn't have wolf steak, did you?
Nah, I had none of the wolf steak actually. I'm starving.
Bohdi just reluctantly eats them and looks around. Is it obvious where we would sleep? Are there couches? Is it the floor?
There's a door open down the hallway, and then there is a room with 2 single beds in it.
I leave the dirty pan for Bohdi to clean up, and I pick up the linen off the floor and take it to the bedroom.
Okay.
Bohdi doesn't even look at the pan, but he does druid craft douse the flames and like.
Okay.
But he just walks away from the labours.
Okay.
Oh, God.
I need you both to make a perception check after 30 minutes of leaving the kitchen, having stopped the flame.
Oh God, are we gonna burn that house down?
5.
9 plus 4. 13.
You smell smoke coming back from the kitchen.
Sprint to the kitchen.
Cool. You see the pan, the oil has reached a smoking point. There is an open flame on the dirty bits in the pan, which are now charred, but a flame is still burning. And it makes you wonder why. But then there is the really clear and obvious, the still retained heat. And it has reignited itself.
Did you follow me, Tristayne?
No, because I didn't notice it. I'm getting ready to sleep.
There is like a probably about a 3-inch layer of smoke on the ceiling.
Chris knows that you are not supposed to put water on a flaming pan of oil. I don't know if Bohdi does. He lives in a forest. He cooks on open fires. Although he stays in nice places.
Roll survival, actually.
Yeah, okay. Thanks. 12.
You know oxygen's an ingredient to fire. I'm not necessarily saying it if you know, because there's a part of me that's just like, how much has this guy cooked for himself?
Not much.
And this has come up.
I suppose he's due. Yeah, okay. To cut a long story short, at the risk of just spamming Druidcraft at everything inconvenient at the moment, he will look around for a rag and will wet it before he chucks it on top of the frying pan.
Cool. You roll insight, because you're going to see a fabric close by in the kitchen.
13. Oh no, 11.
Yeah, you find a not beautiful fabric, which you assume's a rag.
Yeah. Wets it and chucks it on top of the pan.
Cool. And it puts out the flame. Very, very well.
I know
It
it's now
does
safe to
start
leave.
to brown a little bit, but yeah, you feel like it's safe to
I'll
leave.
move the pan off of the heat and put it on the bench and then go back to bed.
Alex also jumps down and goes over to the oven setup, and there's a little valve that actually, it's just open and shut. It's like a little lever that controls oxygen flow in and out, and it just shuts it into the main chamber.
Thank goodness we have Alex.
And you hear just that,
Seeing
and then
that,
it's just kind of like,
seeing that Alex is awake, Bohdi looks at him and slumps down to the floor, like just slides down the door and sits on the floor. Alex, can you keep a secret? I don't know what I'm doing, Alex. It's awful here. Sometimes I wish I could understand what you're saying, but it's times like this where I'm okay with not being able to, I suppose. Been better? Or are you saying I'm okay? Are you asking if I'm okay? You're saying I'm okay. And that's encouraging, thank you. Let's get this day over with. He'll scoop him up.
oh. You sleep. How long do you guys need to sleep to have a long rest?
6 hours, I think.
Ferg?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Are you an elf?
Yeah.
Yes.
Or a full? All right. So it'll only be 4 for you.
Okay. So you both will be fine by the time everyone wakes up.
Woo.
Unless you're choosing to do anything different.
Only that Bohdi will need to be woken up, despite only sleeping 4 hours. Just FYI, Ree. The thing that you have to do first thing in the morning every day, forever and ever.
Yeah, cool. As I wake up, I notice Bohdi has decided to go past his 4-hour trance and then sleep like a human for some reason after trancing for 4 hours.
You would also notice something a little bit different with Alex.
Oh?
He's doubled in size
Oh.
and has fox features on his face is now starting to become elongated. There is a fur there and ears.
So he's not Lancelot or anymore.
Before waking up Bohdi, I will. Is Alex awake? I look over at Alex and I say, Alex,
What?
you're much bigger. Is everything all right?
And it just rubs his tummy.
Ah. Have you... Do you know why you've grown more?
Just looks at you confused.
Hmm. Do you have any of that wolf steak left? We'll get you some more, I think. I walk over to Bohdi.
Yeah.
And, thinking over the last 24 hours of my life with him, compared to the last however many years of my life with him, I poke him a couple of times in the forehead. Bohdi. Bohdi. Bohdi.
What?
Wake up.
What? Good gracious me. Stop.
Good morning. How'd you sleep?
How's the bed? Is it... out
That's
of 10,
good.
Out of 10, how comfortable is it?
No, they're good beds. Like, it's actually like 7.
Yeah, okay. Fine, I suppose. Are we still in the awful place?
Yes.
And he opens his eyes and looks around. And sees Alex.
Yeah.
Tristayne,
Yep.
have you seen this?
Seen what?
Alex. Looking,
What about him?
if I might say, terrific.
He's always looked like that, Bohdi. What are you talking about? Have you not been
He
paying
gives
enough
you a
attention
wink,
to Alex?
Tristayne.
It's not very...
Are you trying to gaslight him?
Yes.
Roll deception. This is amazing.
Happily. That is a 15.
Okay. You can roll insight.
Shit. Oh. Oh, 16 and 4 is a dirty 20.
Wow.
You know he's bullshitting.
Tristayne, that's quite
Yes.
unnecessary. What time is it?
I look out the window. Can I judge the time?
There's enough light coming through that it's morning. Day has
Yeah.
broken.
I turn over to Bo and say, well, the sun is up, but I've unfortunately left my sundial in my other bag.
Well, you're wrong anyway. The correct answer was it's too early for that kind of carry-on.
You hear an interrupting knock on the door to the room.
Bohdi will open it with, like, a flourish. Good morning! Good morning!
You see Ireena and Ismark in quite formal attire.
It's their burial day, dude.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Good.
I trust you slept well, and once again, condolences on this difficult time from all three of us.
Thank you. I got up early to make breakfast because I knew you were hungry, and even managed to go out and get more eggs.
Oh, terrific. I must say the ones that we had last night were great.
How much were they, Ireena? We can pay for them.
Absolutely,
It's
we can.
fine. Honestly, it's fine.
So, what's the expectation today? What can we do to assist you?
You hear from in the hallway, breakfast, 5 minutes from Ismark, and then you help us carrying the coffin.
Okay. And just to be clear, last night we saw some peculiarities at the end of the road, and you said that you're relatively certain that that fate won't befall your late father. Are you quite certain? Is there anything we can do to help ensure that?
But Barovia is not nearly as dangerous during the daytime as it is at nighttime.
So, sorry, just to be clear, I'm imagining that you don't want your father to be getting up and wandering around after today.
Well, we're going to go see the priest who's going to put him at ease.
Donovich.
Gotcha.
Okay.
That's why it's important we go soon.
Yeah, indeed. Come on, Tristayne. You're holding us up. Let's go. And he'll stride out of the room.
I will walk out, following Ireena with a somber, patient, calm walk.
Cool. She leads. The table is set for just you two, and you see these guys have been up quite early and have already eaten, take care of themselves, got ready. Like, there is a pot of tea and coffee that's being poured out into 2 cups for both of you as well.
Oh, Ireena, are you not? Ismark, are you two not eating?
Well, no, we thought it'd be important that you apparently are hungry, so we thought it would be important for both of you to eat before we set out on the road. To have a dignified, cooked breakfast. She lingers and looks at the back of Tristayne's head. Oh, sorry, not Tristayne, at Bohdi's head.
Very, very appreciative of the gesture. Many thanks indeed. Is the door unbarred?
Yeah.
So Bohdi would like to go outside and grab what sprigs of plants and flowers he can find.
Cool.
And he's going to lay them all out on the table after they've had breakfast, and going to use a mixture of druidcraft and elementalism, which I already have, which I also have, which is cantrip, to beckon water in a spray, and he's going to make them bloom into his version of lovely funeral flowers.
Oh, awesome.
All along
Wicked.
the table.
Oh, that's actually quite sweet.
And
yeah.
And we'll,
unless they don't have funeral flowers
just
here,
to say,
this is just horribly offensive.
I don't know what your local customs are, but if you'd like more of these or a specific type, I can probably rustle something up.
The gesture's lovely. Thank you.
You're welcome, and thank you very much for your hospitality.
Can you do much magic?
This is really the extent of it. Plants.
Oh, okay.
Plants and bit of fire here and there, bit of smoke.
What type of magic do you have in mind, Ireena?
To disguise someone, make them look like someone else, or to hide someone altogether. I don't really know.
I mean, I can do it to myself, but not to you. Was that the plan? Did you want to look different?
Yeah, and she explains just sort of like in passing that, if there was any way to make it so that she was harder to detect or see, or that she would not be opposed to that, and she'd find that quite valuable.
Potentially.
As she was more asking for on the road and when they get to Vallaki, and she says once they're out of Barovia, she's more than happy to explain a little bit more.
Yep, I can do that, Ireena, but it will take. How long do we need to be disguised for?
It is a good question. 7 hours?
I can give you 10 minutes.
Good to know, she clarifies.
That's all I've got. Unfortunately, there's not a lot else I can do, unless I can.
It's not something that's urgent. She was just more. You've got an insight into.
Mhm.
She's looking for ways to not get so much attention.
Yeah. Could you disguise yourself somehow? Is there some type of garb? Oh, hang on. Bohdi,
Yes.
do you have your spear garb?
My spare garb.
Yes.
What spare garb?
Any spare robe of any description?
No, it's just got the crazy opulent jacket. Yeah, that's
Well, I'm sure
the
that
scarf. It's got the scarf.
Well,
Wrap
what I'm
that round her
thinking,
head.
Bohdi, is that if you wear some of Ismark and Ireena's regular standard clothes that they'd wear on a day-to-day basis, and Ireena adorns herself in your crazy ornate robe,
Don't know if
no
that's
one would recognize her at all.
Yes, but I also don't know if that's the best way to go unnoticed. I mean, look, it's
Unnoticed or not?
not
Noticing
not
it's
known
her.
to be her. Sure. The other option is to just create a distraction.
For 7 hours.
You're right. Well, sure. If you want to try it, Ireena, you're more than welcome to my jacket.
Ismark sort of comes in and he's just like, later, let's... Father.
It's urgent. It's probably more pressing.
And he asks to lead you to the coffin. They insisted, don't worry about the dishes, just leave it where they are. They don't know if they're going to come back. They will come back to the house one more time to grab some things before they leave, but you hear some chit-chatter of they're actually just not sure if they're going to come back, and they just need to get to Vallaki. They take you to a room where you see a older gentleman lying, dressed really well in a really dodgy coffin. Roll insight.
12.
14.
Tristayne, you get the idea that they might have made this coffin themselves.
Ah. Can I figure out what they've made it with?
Parts of the house.
Ah, okay. I will keep that information to myself for now.
Yeah. They ask you each to grab a corner. Cool. And then they lift you. Or, sorry, get you to lift. Can I get you guys to roll strength?
Can Bohdi discreetly guide Ireena?
Yeah, she's good.
I'm going to use my heroic inspiration that I get at the start of the day as a human to re-roll this because I got a 4.
I got a natural
Oh.
20. Can lift it by myself.
Okay, instead have a 9.
I'm doing lifts with her dad
Um,
in the coffin.
Okay. You, all the four of you are, and with Bodhi's just natural ability to cart dead people,
Carry your burdens.
Mm-hmm.
you are fine. You guys are able to do this at a really good calm pace. There's no issue. You head up the front. Now, the first thing that you notice when you start going through the town is the town has people coming and going. It's not a complete ghost town. But there is, anytime anyone sees you as a group, they make themselves scarce.
Can I deduce why they're doing that? Like, who are they noticing and then going, oh, hang on, not these guys?
Roll insight.
16.
You don't know who the siblings it is, but there seems to be a focal point on one of the two of the siblings. Both get looked at, and it's really hard to discern from such far away, because imagine you are like 2 blocks or a block and a half away, and you see someone coming down the street, and people are just like...
I think it's Ireena. I remember, and I haven't got this written down, but I remember hearing stuff about her not being popular in town for some reason.
Yeah.
Ismark just kind of bums around in the bar.
Yeah. So, and you make your way through town until you get to the corner, and you're going past, there's a shop here, I think it's Galbraith's mercantile shop. Ooh. Where you see some people in there looking at knickknacks and trying to buy things. And across the road on the corner of this house here, if you can see on the map,
yep,
next to the inn, you see a black cat.
A black cat.
And then it walks across and tries to make its way behind that house. Now, we know that the church is up here. Do we continue just going the most direct route to the church?
I would probably just follow Ireena and Ismark's guidance.
I'm assuming they're at the front of the coffin, so
cool.
I assumed we were just being led.
The black cat, did we recognize that at all? Does it seem familiar?
Or was it giving us the eye?
Yeah.
Is there any mark that makes it noticeable?
It is completely jet black.
Interesting.
Like, there is no shade of anything. And then the only other thing that I would add to that is, as you pass, you hear, once you get a little bit further away from where it was, still being able to look behind you, you just hear this.
Say that again.
We hear a what?
I think it might...
Your mic's kind
Does
of
it clip out?
isn't it?
I think the sound you're making
hissing.
is so cursed.
A hissing.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
You hear a nothing. You see a cat snarling and hissing, but you hear nothing.
Yeah. Okay.
Alex. What do you think of that cat? Right. Tristayne.
Don't like it?
Alex doesn't like it.
Do you know why,
make
Alex?
your way up to the church. Alex is just like, he got bad juju from the cat.
Okay. Gotcha.
You get taken around the sides and around the back. And you get led to a site where the priest from the night before is waiting. There's a spot prepared. And there's a small ceremony as he makes a few prayers.
Just the 4 of us and the priest there?
Yeah.
No one else around? No one watching? No one at a distance keeping an eye out?
Great question. You look down here and you see, like, on the edge of town, probably about 30 townsfolk, all tucked, like, in between where the buildings are, or peering around corners, all lined up, just sort of, like, oddly looking.
How are Ireena and Ismark reacting to this?
Ignoring it. They
They
are
are.
just focused, and they say, really kind sentiments towards their father. The ceremony or the process doesn't take too long. It's quite condensed, and then they grab handfuls of the soil and throw it onto the coffin. And then Ismark goes over and then gets a spade. And
Is there another spade?
yep, there's two.
Can I grab the spade and stand next to Ismark, silently saying, "Do you want a hand?"
He gives a nod, like a...
Cool. I'll wordlessly start shoveling in with him.
Cool. Can you roll athletics?
Ugh.
It's not for success, it's for duration. Just to work out
19.
how long it's going to take. You power. You are twice for every two of your shovels, one of his goes. It's not because he's not capable. There is a reluctance to this, where for you it's more of a utility. You are competent at this. And then it's done, patted, and then the priest sort of says a thing to Ireena before you guys finish up here, and he's just like, seek out the church in Vallaki. They might be able to help you. Blessings be upon you, foreigners. Blessings, safe travels, and goodbye.
Father, I hope your son rested well and feels okay today.
You see a twitch in him where he seems to be... Some nerve is struck with that.
Okay.
While Bohdi and Ismark were filling in the grave... sorry. I'm
Wait,
Bohdi.
sorry, I may have actually misinterpreted about Donovich specifically. I may have actually accidentally insulted him because I said the wrong thing.
Well, that would be very
No,
Tristayne.
nope, that was... No, I was right. No, carry on.
While they're filling in the grave, Bohdi will have stood with Ireena in solidarity. And as Donovich finishes what he's doing, he'll just lean down and gently whisper, Would you like more flowers here? Or would you prefer not?
No, you see her eyeballing actually up at the castle. And she says, time for flowers is done. I'd like more fire.
Noted.
And then she starts heading back as soon as the soil is patted. She just, without asking or saying, she just starts strutting back home.
Where's Ismark going?
He sort of says thank you and exchanges some money to the priest, and then will follow as well.
I guess I'll follow the bear.
Cool. Making their way back home.
Do we want to check in with the store first as well before we leave?
They say that they're going to prepare, pack no more than 30 minutes, and they can meet you back here. They just want to get ready for travel.
I think we need to head to the shop.
Let's do it. Love a shopping trip.
All right. All right.
Oh.
Shopping trip.
We have loads of stuff.
You make your way to Bildreth's mercantile. So the sparse
I
light.
thought it was Galbraith.
I got it wrong. Sorry, Bildreth is his name.
Come on, for keep up. It's Bill Draft.
Hey,
No, it's my fault. I lead you down the wrong path.
it's all good. I'll fix my notes.
Yeah.
Bildreth.
So there is heavy drawn curtains, but you can see light, some artificial light from inside, and there's a sign over a door that sort of just still creaks in on its hinges, just. Bildreth's mercantile.
Cool.
You make your way in, and you see a human male, and he's just sort of like talking to a couple people and looks over, and he's just like, "Hello, welcome."
Hello.
He's got a bit of an odd little sort of jostle to his walk, just a little bit asymmetrical, and he comes. What are you looking for?
Great question. We're looking to offload and trade, but also traveling supplies, some gear of some kind. If you have it.
Oh, yeah, I got lots of things.
Great. Brilliant.
What
Firstly,
are you needing things for? Sometimes, if I know where you're going, I know
Well-
what to sell you.
can I make an insight check on Bildreth?
Yeah, man.
I just strikes me as an odd guy.
Can I guide him with this? Bodhi's deliberately
Yeah.
letting Tristayne do this because it's not his jam.
That is a 3 plus on the D4, not on the D20. Don't worry. 3
Oh.
plus what is that? 13, 15, 18.
Cool. He seems overly keen to know what you guys are up to.
Well, we're just traveling out of town. We're new here, but don't plan to linger long. We might be traveling.
Passing through.
Yeah. We're checking out the area a little bit, but we know that there's a bit of danger around, so we definitely want to prepare ourselves adequately.
Gotta be prepared for danger.
Yes.
What kind of danger are you needing? Preparedness.
When we arrived here, we were attacked by an unsightly fellow.
Oh, no. You're joking.
No.
And he was without sight, or you couldn't see him.
No, we could see him. Sorry, unsightly as in not polite, kind.
Oh, so he was rude to you?
Technically.
And you took that as a grievance, which led to
Actually,
a conflict?
He began the conflict first. That was what made him rude. In fact, I actually didn't fight him at all myself, sadly.
You can't fight for yourself.
Well, I can, I just wasn't able to. We also dealt with some wolves recently.
Oh, yeah. Wait, you dealt with them as in your wolf hunters?
Yeah, we've hunted wolves once or twice in the past.
Okay, I know a few places that will buy pelts and meat.
Brilliant.
Do you have any to sell?
No, I don't think we do now.
What can I help you with?
Do you have armor, weapons, traveling supplies? We also have some things to offload.
Cloaks as well.
I have
a
some
couple of cloaks.
Cloaks,
I have
traveling
some
cloaks,
basic things.
torches.
While Tristayne is engaging Bildrath, who I assume is Bildrath, can I gently lower Alex to the floor and message him and say, feel free to have a poke around, Alex. Just a little look-see, maybe. See if you can find anything interesting for us to pick up.
You hear from in the back of the store, little wolf, little wolf, little wolf. What? Is there a little wolf in here? And then you see this large, hulking young man sort of like pointing at Alex. And then the man at the front is just like, Periwinkle, stop agonizing the customers. They'll think you're attacking them because you're rude.
Wimpole.
Oh, it's Periwinkle.
Periwinkle.
What a
Gotcha.
name. And he's huge. Taller than
Yeah.
Bohdi? Tall. Great.
Same size, but thick.
Good morning, Periwinkle. This is our companion, Alex. Alex, yeah, he's nice. Say hello, Alex.
Say hello, Alex.
Very good.
Say hello, Alex.
What's Alex doing?
And he walks. Alex is just so confused, and he just walks back to the back of the shop, just repeating over and over again. Say hello, Alex. Say hello, Alex. Say hello, Alex.
Well, that's not
All
unnerving.
right. I've got all manner of things. I got some robes, some rations, some sacks, like little bits and bobs. So he can sell anything that would be generically under 25 gold pieces from a normal store for scope. So for armor, that is going to be your leather, your padded armor. It's going to be your hide armor or shields. Nothing else. And then he's also for... did you want weapons as well, or nah?
Yeah, a short sword if you have one.
Yep, short swords. So a short sword is usually
Okay.
5. He lists a short sword for 50 gold pieces,
Gracious me.
which is 10 times the going rate.
Is there anything on display that's noticeable, like, or are there any specific?
Everything that's here is 10 times the price.
Everything's expensive.
Why?
Something catch your eye?
Yeah, the numbers. I think you might have added like a. You've kind of like.
Oh, I see. You're a fancy foreigner who probably comes from a land of ample items.
No, actually, I was in indentured servitude, but I know prices.
Wait, you have dentures?
No, that's not what that means. So.
Or are you after a senior citizen discount?
What type of discount are we talking?
I could probably shave 5% off if you're elderly.
I mean, to make the prices fair, you'd need to shave around 90% off.
And run at a loss?
A loss?
Choose a thing. Point one out.
I pointed a walking staff.
Okay. Would be 1 gold piece listed for 10. He's just like,
Yeah.
I bought that for 8 gold.
Insight check.
Go for it.
I believe him, but I don't know if I believe him. 16.
So it's a 16? He seems like a grafter.
Yeah. You bought that stick for 8 gold pieces.
Yes. Look, if you really need things, can you really put a price on it?
Yeah. That's how business works, friend. Tell you
All right.
what. I'll put a price on it since you're offering me to. The short sword on the over on the shelf there.
Oh, yes.
You've got it listed for 50.
Yes.
Let's take that. Let's take 80% off of that, and I'll give you 10.
And why would I do that?
Because
You're
you
acting
probably-
like you're Lord Strahd von Zarevich himself.
Because you probably bought it for 3. And you're
That
making
one?
over
Oh,
double
I
the profit.
didn't buy that one. I won it in a card game.
So then it was free. Well done. That means you're making
No.
10 gold of profit. Do you not want 10 gold of profit, Bildrath?
Hey, look, people buy these things for these prices. If you can't afford it, maybe you can go to Vallaki and see if they can find something that is more within your price range. Or you
How-
might be able to come across a caravan of Vistani and try directly with them.
Can I see how dusty the sword looks from over here? In fact, actually, I can
Not
do
dusty
this-
at all.
Not dusty at all.
These
so
are
it's-
not things that are necessarily just sitting around collecting dust that aren't selling. They are
Okay,
moving for this price.
that's insane. But he's the only store in town, isn't he?
Tristayne,
Yes.
we could. What do you call it? Swap some things.
Oh, I'm open to
Potentially.
trades.
What do we have to swap?
He'll unlimber the fancy spear
Ah.
with D4 fire fanciness.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful.
Now this one is worth quite a lot.
What's the story behind it? It's always good to sell with a story.
Would you like to, Bohdi?
Well, seeing as you ask, we were traveling through a wood, very, very dense wood, and we'd shaken off the people pursuing us some hours beforehand, and we
Was
came
there
up-
lots of them?
7 on 2 with dogs, and we came upon a glade, and there was singing in the glade, and passing round the corner of a vast tree trunk, we saw a circle with 3 very strange characters, and they had tied this poor man to the top of a tree stump, and they were dancing, if you believe, and he was wailing. They were dancing and flashing knives around the place, and Tristayne here very bravely looped around and caused a distraction, and they all ran after him, and I
make some smoke appear behind Bodhi's head.
and quick
with
as a
minor
flash,
illusion.
I snuck in and I liberated this poor soul and took him away.
You killed him.
No, liberated, freed him, took him away into the forest, and he was so thankful that he gave us this spear. And he said, this spear is handed down from generation to generation in my family, and I'd like you to have it. It's been at the head of armies. And that's all we know. The rest of it's a mystery. But look at it. It's beautiful, isn't it?
It's exquisite. All right, how much do you think you want or need for it?
Bohdi shuts up because he's not good at that bit. He's good at this bit. He's not good at.
I take the spear gingerly, and I look it over.
Because, of course, you understand such an exquisite piece. might already be, unfortunately, out of my price range. You are assuming you are able to find a midpoint between its value and the limitations of my cash flow.
Well, as I see it, Bildreth, you strike me as a man who values value.
I value
Position.
throughput and turnover.
Yeah.
It's easier to sell 100 things and you make a gold piece than have something you're going to make 10,000 gold pieces if you only sell one but never sell.
10,000 is far outside of what we're talking about. here,
I
but
was
what
going to
am
say it
aware
sounds
of,
like a wonderful number. Sorry.
Thank you, Bohdi, for that insightful comment. You get travelers. You mentioned the Vistani caravans coming through. And there are Vistani who probably carry some wealth, yes?
Yeah, and they leave and they spend it and drink it and then they come
Now-
back and...
Would you like to be the man who is known among the Vistani as having not only the only store available on Barovia's village, but also the store who can, if they show up at the right time, carry rare foreign lands artifacts
Exotic.
filled with history? I can describe to you now the time period that this spear comes from. Now,
Recently,
I understand.
for you to find him next to a tree with your smoke. and your
Recently
running
for
away.
us, yeah. But the spear is storied. And stories carry value. Now, I understand business is business, and I don't want to try and shortchange you and leave you with a amazing relic that sits on a shelf collecting dust. So, my suggestion is this. I have a value in mind for how much this spear is worth, but I don't know whether or not it's inside of your price range. What I do know is that it may be inside of your supply range. Allow us to write a shopping list, provide it to you, you tell us the worth of the items on the shopping list, and using that, we can gauge how much we can sell the spear to you for in exchange for the items on the shopping list, plus a small extra investment, because we don't want to do you dirty or wrong here.
You're going to be leaving me in a financial deficit, though.
No, we're leaving you in a financial investment. Because the
No,
spear is definitely worth
That's
more.
not how purchasing and selling economy works.
Well-
I need to have things that I can sell at a low price in order to maintain cash flow. If you're wanting to make a large-scale purchase, that needs to be an asset, and it needs to have, do I look for someone to lease the spear off me?
No, Bildreth, this is what you're missing. Who else in town has seen this spear before? Very few people.
I don't know. You could have shown it to everyone. You're
Which
just
means
walking
who else in
around, showing
town-
around your spear.
Which means who else in town will be able to tell you the value of this spear?
Who else in town can afford it?
Oh, well, they'll be able to afford it at whatever price you set it for.
But the moment that you set it for a price of the things that I currently do not have money for because I'm hoping to sell, right? I understand the base logic of value exchange that you're offering, right? But there is a logistical issue that I'm going to be left with if I have all of my money tied up with one thing I cannot sell.
How many things do you think we're going to be leaving with here?
I don't know.
Well, why don't we start with that?
We could just skip to the end and you could tell me your price and I can just instantly tell you whether or not I can afford to even have it sitting here.
Can I make a history check of some kind, some type of intelligence check, to see if I can figure out how much the spear would actually be worth?
Go for it.
What am I rolling?
That was a loaded go for it, Jacob. Sure.
Roll.
Roll away.
Roll history.
Sure.
I'm so glad you're doing this, Ferg.
Same. This is hilarious.
I'm not-
19.
Wicked. So, in known history, there is a range of things. Now, you know, a magical spell like this, you are probably looking at 1,000 and change gold.
Cool. I will look at Bildrith with a smile. I would place it around, and I glance at the goods on his shelf and the prices attached to them being 10 times as much as he'd usually get for them. I'd price this spear at around 750 gold.
Is it fake?
No. Now, I could make that price in scale to the pricings that you're all that you're selling these weapons and other items for, but I'm deciding to be honest with you, Bildrith. Because
So
like you
now
said,
you're assuming a currency exchange that I'm not privy to.
How do you mean?
When you get to do an exchange rate where you're taking money in and out of one area and into another, and that money automatically multiplies and magnifies, the people
Well,
that are
see-
limited within that economy do not get the same benefit. So I'm not
Exact-
privy to any scaling of
Sorry, allow
price.
me. If I priced this spear at the same price that I would price that short sword at, where I come from, for you, the spear would be worth 10,000 gold.
And I can't afford it.
Which is why I'm offering it at 750 gold, for that it is within your economy's price range.
Can you
because now it's
understand the
inside
swing here, lad?
the
Like,
swing.
if I came to you and I said, look, this magical bauble is worth 1,000,000 platinum pieces, and I'll sell it to you for 5 gold. Sometimes the contrast in the swing of price gets me a little getting swindled senses tickling.
Well, would you like to buy the spear, Bildrith?
I don't know.
Then I can't sell it to you if you don't want to buy it.
Because I don't know what it prices. You went from saying 10,000 gold to 750 gold.
Actually, I went from 750 because I wanted to do you charity, sir. But it seems you don't want charity. You want ruthless business.
Having watched all of this performance and kind of reveling in Tristayne getting frustrated, can Bohdi roll a check to get an insight on where he thinks the numerical sweet spot is for Bildrith, assuming that he does like the spear, which he thinks he does?
100%.
Snowman Sam, love your comments in the chat.
Roll investigation.
Oh no.
Oh, that's what I'm supposed to do.
7?
3,000.
3,000. He will discreetly message Tristayne and say, Tristayne, we need to get moving. 2 sets of armor, 2 cloaks, whatever weapons you want, and 2,000 gold. Just pitch it. We just need to get out of here, or 1,000. I don't care. This place makes me very uncomfortable.
Can I make an investigation check to see if I buy that number at all as being reasonable?
Sure.
13?
You feel like he's landing in a place where the deal's going to go across, but you're not milking it to the nth degree.
All right. I look at Bildrath and I say, "Okay, I apologize. It was a short sleep, and we're new to this town where dead people walk at the night. Truthfully, we're not in the soundest of mind."
As the adventures.
Potentially. As much as all of the wordplay has been lovely and fun, I'd like to speak plainly with you, and go from sales to a sale. A set of hide armor for my friend, actually, just above the table. Chris, what's your dex mod?
+3.
Bear with me, I will.
12, and that would be.
Hide allows a max of 2.
Yeah. 2 sets of leather armor, 2 cloaks, a bunch of torches, and some tinder boxes. The short sword on the shelf, rations. Chris, do you need a dagger or something? Sorry, Bohdi, do you need a dagger or any other? No. And
what is your strength modifiers?
+1.
12.
Oh, 13.
So +1.
Yeah.
Your modifier is
+1.
12?
Sorry, pardon moi. +1.
Epic! I was
Yeah,
like,
man.
yes!
Strong.
It's the eggs.
It's all the
yeah.
coffin carry.
Protein. I'm just trying to quickly work out what your carrying capacities are going to be with all this.
My carrying capacity would be 12 times 15. So 12 times 15 is 130.
Yeah. 6.
No.
Yep.
More than that.
No. 12, 15s.
Yeah, 180. Pardon me.
Yeah, there we go. Thank you. I was just like 90, but I was doing 6.
Yeah. And for Chris, it would be 205.
205. Wicked. So the backpacks you already have.
Yeah.
Which are only like a couple pounds. The armor, wicked. Cool. So an armor each. Shields?
Leather isn't. I don't need a shield, do you?
No.
Still £10.
Yep, that's cool.
Yep.
We should be fine, I think.
It's just more for how many torches and stuff you can carry. But that's totally fun.
I guess a cool. Bundle each.
Yep.
And then
6
rations.
each.
Yep.
Cool. Go for
Right,
it.
6 each. You said that we in character know what vampires are.
As much as we do, right? Like through popular stories.
Yeah, okay.
Maybe not like, oh, cool, you've binged a whole Netflix series of vampires,
cool.
heavy vampire lore, but you growing up had an idea that they were like spooky monsters, like ghosts and things.
Do we know about steaks?
And garlic.
And things like that. Yep.
All of the common stories that you hear.
Holy waters.
Did we hear about werewolves in this town? Or am I pulling that out of nowhere because of the wolf before?
You've heard of wolves.
I've heard of wolves in the town, yes, not werewolves. We just heard of a man who turned into a wolf.
So we don't know about silver.
Nah.
Roll Nature Arcana.
I'm going to roll this with the death throw die. Because
I'm going to take Arcana.
Because I feel like it's in the spirit of...
I want to do a death roll.
Yeah.
It's a 16?
You would have some understanding of silver and of werewolves.
Okay. You know what? Tristayne's a preparer. Chris, what'd you get?
13.
Good man. Yeah, I'll list off
Holy
all of that
symbols.
stuff. The short sword as well. Yeah. And around 1,500 gold. But we can drop the gold cost down if we need to.
I only have in cash 1368.
Should we do around 1,250 since it's halfway between 1,000 and 15? Or does that leave you
Have
too
a
dry?
deal.
Great. Bildrath, it's been a wonderful time speaking with you.
Oh, it's been a wonderful exercise in understanding foreigner logic.
Does he look pleased?
Here, roll insight.
I'd love to. Ooh, 7.
9.
Nice.
Bodhi doesn't care. I don't even know why I
There's-
asked.
Yeah, you have no idea if
Yeah.
there's anything other than just him satisfied that they reached a conclusion of this. Because he's also been now glancing at other people in the shop.
Yeah.
And he sort of says, "Pitying, Paul!" Comes out, "Say hi to Alex. Say hi to Alex." And he grabs the spear. "Thank you, Pitying, Paul. Say hi to Alex. Say hi to Alex."
Goodbye, Periwinkle.
Nice spear. Nice spear.
You know what? I think that's a deal well done.
Just a note, Jacob. That was the spear that does an extra bit of fire damage. It's not Bodhi's ceremonial spear, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. Okay.
You just accidentally sold your one item.
Yeah, my
your
one.
item.
Personal item.
Amazing.
Okay.
Cool.
All right, cool.
We're tooled up.
Wicked.
Are there, Ireena, Ismark and Ireena are like hanging around outside the shop going, what the hell?
You can hear them talking right at the front.
Alright, sorry.
so-
we've got another sub. I just feel
Oh my
like
gosh.
it's appropriate at this post-shopping moment to celebrate
Whoa.
both Bozeman, who not only subscribed but also gifted a sub, and you guys will love that Rickson got that gifted sub. It's it's almost like they're plotting among themselves.
Oh, that's amazing.
And
That's so good.
Dr. Jekyll, Mr.
Dr.
Hyde.
Jekyll, Mr.
Dr.
Hyde.
Jekyll, Mr. Hyde rolled a 20 on looting and found this. Thank you so much.
you
You're very welcome. You're our third sub ever. So
Thank you so much
thank
for
you so
joining
much.
us, guys.
Thank
It's
you,
amazing
Bozeman.
to have you all here. We hope you're enjoying the show. And we'll be going for a wee while longer now.
Yeah, we will. We
Yeah.
absolutely will. Right, shopping's done. Thank God. Let's
Yes.
go.
Cool. They say we are happy to make our way out of town. If you are, the things you notice is Mark is in really like good quality splint mail. He has a great sword over his back. He's got a heavy crossbow. Like he's super like pimped out.
He's a
Ireena is wearing
badass.
a beautiful ornate breastplate with a rapier at her side. And they look like ready for go time, man.
Do we have a list of the things that we actually acquired?
Loosely.
Okay. Cool.
So you wanted the 2 leather armors, a short sword. You
Yeah.
wanted 2 cloaks. You
Yep.
wanted a bunch of rations. So let's say you
Yep.
got 6 each. There was 2 bundles of 6 torches each. And there was also what else?
Steaks and garlic
Um,
and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, vampire killing stuff.
Heaps of garlic. You got lots of garlic and a whole bunch of like little wooden garden stakes.
What else would we be after?
I would like the same as every game. Like if he had like a camouflaged tarp, kind of thing,
Sure.
or something. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, like camping supplies
Yeah.
of some description.
A tent. You can also have a complimentary.
Nice.
It's not full on camouflage, but it is a shade of green that matches the earthy grass of the landscape.
Cool, amazing.
Now,
Bohdi is letting Tristayne carry all of it as well. He'll take the bits.
Which is
that
funny
he's
because
given.
you can carry more than me.
Yep.
are we wearing the armor?
Do we have time to change into the armor?
Yeah, and
Then
also
yeah.
they'll assist you fitting it properly.
Yeah, then we will.
Sure.
Cool.
Which
Amazing.
means that's gone up to 15, and Chris, your AC should be 14.
Cool.
Okay. We're about to leave.
Yes.
As you leave town, you see the same sight as you had at the funeral, where you noticed everyone in the town is stopping what they're doing and looking as your group as you start making your way down the road. Can you guys see the map?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. You make your way to the bridge, and as soon as you come over it's a pretty steady flow on the river. Like, it's a very good, strong one, though very thick fog is obscuring much detail too far into the distance.
Okay.
You come across a corpse on the road. Now, this corpse specifically, can I ask one of you to give me a d6?
You may.
5. Okay. You come across the corpse of a woman. It doesn't take much to discern that this woman was traveling along the road and looks to been killed, eaten, and torn to pieces by a wolf attack.
Ah,
Recently,
right.
this morning,
Mm.
or
Probably like in the last 72 hours.
right? Okay.
Okay.
All right. Now, the road is going to start making its way up the hill.
How did Ismark and Ireena react to that? Is it sort of matter of fact used to it, or are they a bit?
Yeah, they're just like, these roads are not safe alone or just at the wrong time of day. Unless you're the Vistani.
Right.
And they get here and they said usually there's a little bit of a Vistani camp that makes down by the pool, but considering that the morning's taken so long, they're pretty keen to keep going, but they sort of ask, are you okay if we keep just trying to make our way up the hill?
Sure. Not a problem.
Cool. Come up and around.
Are we just having a little look-see around? Are there any signs of being followed? Any other presences? Do we hear anything? See anything?
That's a fantastic question. Roll perception.
It's not bad. 16.
I got a 12.
So, Bohdi, you notice this? You've seen in 2 instances in the trees off to the road in a moment of clarity as fog seems to give just a little bit more depth of vision into the trees on this very steep hillside. A cat, again black, standing on tree branches, elevated high, looking down in the dickish, judging way only a judging and dickish cat can. Not to say that all cats are dickish, but of the cats that are dickish, there is a certain echelon of judgment that they are able to effortlessly embed in your awareness of their perception.
As always. That's what they do.
Could I
They're
try
very good.
something to douchebag cat?
What?
Because he's definitely the same one. It's the one that Alex didn't like.
You have a strong indication? You're not fully certain.
I'd like to do the elementalism cantrip and beckon air. It's a breeze strong enough to ripple cloth, stir dust, rustle leaves, and close open doors and shutters. So it's somewhat strong. I want to just blow it away from us. Like, not necessarily. I don't know if it will knock it off the branch because it's a cat, but I just want to ruffle its cat feathers and see how it reacts.
You create, the second time you see it, you create this gust directed at the cat. And you just hear, and it falls. You don't hear anything else.
It falls from. I mean, how far away is it? Can I see where it's going to land? Or
So you're on a very steep hillside. By the time we get to up at this bridge, you will have climbed 1,000 feet.
right? Okay.
Right. Wow.
So it is a very steep. So these trees that come up that have branches overhanging, when you knock it off, it could easily fall 80 feet.
And the fog that was sitting in, does it rise above that?
It is draping over the hillside, so it clings to and moves around. It's not a cloud level that you can climb up into or go above. It is just gripping to everything as you make your way around. Is it?
I'm a little uncomfortable with potentially just killing a cat.
Okay.
Can I? Look, Tristayne, did you see that?
See what?
I think the cat just slipped and fell out of the tree. It was that same cat with the snotty look on its face.
The cat fell out of a tree.
It is known to happen.
Is it?
I'm just going to go and take a look, and I'd like to start to...
Are you sure you want to do that by yourself?
Cautiously... No, that's why I'm telling you about it. And cautiously move towards where the cat is.
So there's a little bit of a rise and a rock to the ledge. And you kind of start to go over to peer where the cat was. And as you start to look over the corner, I want you to make a dexterity roll.
Just Chris?
Cat vengeance.
Yeah.
Okay.
A dexterity roll, not a save?
Save. You can make a save.
So
Yep.
16
Check.
plus 5. That's actually really good. 21.
Cool. You are able to very comfortably lean back and evade as this cat just goes "Meow!" and just leaps from behind the ledge over your head and then lands on its feet and runs up the hill.
Did I get any vibe that there was something weird about that cat other than the fact that it's been following us or looking? Like,
Roll insight.
it felt like a authentic cat.
Can I make a Arcana
It
check?
is 100%. It is scampering like a cat would.
18 for insight. I
I saw a guy turn into a wolf. I saw a guy turn into a wolf.
You're very
last
confident
night.
it's a cat.
Standard cat.
Yeah. Roll your
uh,
Arcana.
I got a 12.
You don't know how the cat survived the fall.
Hmm.
Or how it jumped so far.
Bodhi, did you push it out of that tree?
Well, I didn't mean to push it out of the tree. It had just been looking at us funny and following us, so I just gave it a
No. Listen,
breeze.
it's okay. I forgive you this time.
Thank you.
How did it survive the fall?
It's a cat, isn't it? Can't they fall along? Well, I
It
suppose
fell
it's only a little
80
cat.
feet.
We have these back home, big cats, and they could jump that, make that leap. But this one was tiny. I agree, it's very strange.
This isn't a normal. Irene,
Yeah.
do cats around here usually leap hundreds of feet in the air?
This is the first time I've seen a cat in 10 years.
Ah, of course it is. Why did I think this place had anything?
The abundance of wolves we have around Bravovia usually scares all the cats away. It's odd to see a cat. I think it's a cat,
Yeah.
but I just don't know why it's here.
Tristayne, do we need to catch the cat? Quickly, Tristayne, it's getting away. Do we care about the cat?
Let's go catch. I care about the cat.
We chase the
God
cat.
damn it! I start chasing the cat.
Okay, you start running up the hill.
I have something for this. Hang on. Let me just see. I have.
Far out, man.
As we're running, I touch Tristayne on the shoulder and cast Long Strider, and his speed increases
wonderful.
by 10 feet for 1 hour.
Okay. Amazing. Okay, give me something, because I am just going to...
While you're checking,
You know what, Snowman Sam? That is a wonderful idea.
yeah, Snowman Sam is. Okay,
Can I just give a couple of shout outs into the chat while we're sorting that out?
Yeah.
Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde for the bits and for
Showering
the
us in
chatting
bits.
and the chatting that you've got going on. Thank you so much for joining in. Larry Winks, amazing to have you here. Snowman Sam, these are all new names. I've never seen them before,
Yeah.
but it's so cool
was
to have
amazing.
you
So
guys
good.
here. I love it. Thank you so much, guys. We hope you're enjoying the show.
Okay. You are running ahead of the group quite
Yeah.
comfortably. And there's going to be a point where you catch up to the cat. When you round a little bit of a rise, getting up to the top, there is a waterfall that cascades down the left. You are now on a tighter pathway that hugs around not a steep hill, but parts of this is starting to become cliff face and alternating between a very just where earth can naturally form a steep hill, or it is just falling away and there are pockets of cliffs. And there is a bridge structure as a shallow bit of water separates two parts of a waterfall, or two separate waterfalls, depending on how you'd split that here. And you see the cat on the edge of the bridge as you start to get a little bit close to it. There is also a glass bottle on the ledge right in front of the cat as it's sitting in front of the glass bottle.
Okay, this is going to seem strange, but apparently we're obsessed with catching the cat. Can I use my Legerdemain mage hand to try and grab the cat at a range, at a distance?
Yeah.
Or no, I'll grab the bottle. I'm grabbing
Okay.
the bottle and pulling it.
I need
towards
you
me.
to make a competing initiative roll versus the cat,
Ooh,
because the cat's going to try and swipe the bottle.
okay. That is a nat 20 for a total of 24. I'll even show it on cam. Look, hold on. Can we see it? There it is. Look,
That's
it's a natural
awesome.
20, guys.
Splendid.
Amazing. Let me fix my camera. There we go.
You
Woo!
get to do something so few people ever get, which is
Oh,
a moment of superiority on it to a cat trying to be dickish.
yes.
This cat goes to just tap, and then knock the bottle off the ledge. as a way to assert dominance over you
Yep.
while maintaining eye contact. And you were
Yep.
able to grab the bottle before it does its final tap, knocking the bottle off.
I make the bottle float over to my hand and grab it.
Cool.
Um,
And that's when you see the cat smile.
the cat smiles.
And then you hear from in the broken logs around you and some of the trees, over top of the sound of the rest of your party eventually catching up because they were just behind you, this sound of twigs rubbing together, a tick, 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 almost like a form of wooden communication.
Oh, I don't like that.
Oh, hang on. We've lost you, Jacob. Try that again.
How about now?
Have we caught up? Have Bohdi, Ismark, and Ireena caught him up?
Yes, and I'm going to need everyone to roll initiative.
Chat names the cat from Larry Wakes. It could happen. What? Sorry, what
think,
roll? What roll?
Initiative.
Oh, no.
13. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Unless I can.
It's happening. Oh, I got a natural 20.
You know what?
That's my second one.
Just as an appreciation to the chat right now, if we get to keep the cat, we'll run a poll and you guys can name it.
You guys are epic. This is so good. Okay, so Bohdi is getting a... What is your number including the 20?
+5. I don't know if
So
I've
25.
ever rolled 2 natural 20s in one session, ever.
That's so good.
I know.
I'm so happy for you.
It's a good
That's
day.
good.
It's a good day. Apart from what's about to happen.
What was Tristayne's?
I got a
Thank you, Dr. Jekyll. Mr.
12.
Hyde.
Okay, amazing.
How do I start a poll?
There might be another mod in there who can...
I'm sure there's someone else who knows how to do this.
Official NPC, are you in there? Are you in there? You know about this stuff, buddy. Do you need how much?
Oh, I've got it.
How much of the real estate do you need to be able to see, Mr. Jacob?
That's totally fine, but there is also another creature I'll just quickly show you guys. There is more over the other side of the bridge as well. So I will
can zoom out
jump around.
A bit more.
So we'll zoom out a little bit so you can see, if you pan over to the right, you can see what Bohdi will now be coming into view of. Now, the cat is just here as well.
Right. Okay. So right in front of Tristayne on the bridge.
Or maybe like another 5 feet further away. But what quickly becomes apparent is Tristayne is now isolated on this bridge, and there are these 4 long needle. They look like a combination of thorns and needles.
Are these
Yeah,
what were they called? I wrote this down. Hang on.
Needle blights.
That's the
that
one.
you saw in the fog the other night.
Are these the needle blights?
Yeah.
Cool.
All right.
Awesome.
So
Gross.
our initiative turn order is going to go Bohdi, Needle Blight 1, Ireena, Needle Blight 2, Ismark, Needle Blight 3, and then Needle Blight 4.
Ooh, I only see
Alright,
3 needle blights.
Let's say that.
Oh, sorry. No,
you
sorry.
have-
Then it's Tristayne.
Okay, start again.
And then it's
Bohdi, Needle Blight
4.
1, Ireena.
Yeah. So
Needle
it's
Blight
essentially you just remember this order. There is Bohdi, Ireena, Ismark, Tristayne.
Cool.
And then the way it has just worked out is alternating between each one of those is a Needle Blight.
Cool.
Cool. All right. Which
do
needle
this.
blight is the one right next to me?
So if we come over there, that is number 3.
Cool. Okay.
They are ordered from left to right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Across the map. All right, so first up is going to be Bohdi.
I can't see the 4th one, but it's fine. Let's go. Let's go. Bohdi will go for Needle Blight 1, bonus action Hunter's Mark, and shoot him with an arrow.
So
from
this
his
guy here?
long bow. Yeah, that guy.
Cool. Now, just for the chat and everyone at home, what is your hit points for both of you?
29.
25.
Cool.
I am a rogue. I'm not supposed to be here.
What am I doing?
Cool. Sorry, you rolled to hit?
I'm about to. If
Okay,
you'd like
cool.
me to. Yeah. Okay. Cocked. Not great. 5 plus 5 is 10.
You miss. And it's just...
So is that Ismark behind Bohdi?
Behind Bohdi, this one here is Ireena, and then Ismark is back here.
Are we able to move through allies' spaces?
Yep.
Bohdi moves.
All right. So Needle Blight 1
Yeah.
is going to aim to take a shot at you. It bears its arms, and you see these little, almost like pine needles, stick up and then shoot a cascading shower of needles towards you.
Is this before
So
or
that's-
after I've moved?
Oh, sorry. No. I'm jumping ahead of myself. Please move.
Well,
I thought you were
no,
asking
'cause
about the other
now
characters. So...
Now you've said that. Bohdi, I can't move him. I might get you to move him. Bohdi, absolutely characteristically, is going to go and hide behind somebody else. But now a thing is firing needles at him, and he's now behind our 2 companions. So, fire away.
That's cool. So you can't move him?
I can, like, drag him, but he won't stick.
Okay, let me try. Where do you want him back here?
I could move forward. Maybe it is because they're in the way. It's okay. It's I'll stay. I'll stay. I'll take it. I'll protect them. Very uncharacteristically.
I'll move them slightly off to the side. There you
Cool.
go.
Okay.
You can go past.
And
There you go. Okay, so you've jumped to the back.
yeah, and that is my
Okay.
turn.
Wicked. So instead of shooting you, the first one is going to shoot at Ireena. Cool.
It's just how the cookie crumbles sometimes.
Wicked. 17. So I've shared with both of you the little stat blocks for Ireena and for Ismark.
You have.
Yes, you
Okay.
did.
So
Do
the
you want
only
us to keep a track
variation
of this
was
for
the-
you?
Yes, the only variation was the hit points of Ireena, but I believe she's got a 15 AC and she's wearing breastplate.
Who do you want to be, Ireena or Ismark? Ferg?
I'll roll a dice. Odds,
Yes.
Ireena. All right, I'm even. I've got Ismark.
Right, so you got the bottom one of those, the
No,
no,
I've
sorry,
got the
you've got the top
warrior
one, warrior
veteran.
veteran. Okay, and I've got noble. Okay. Oh, good grief. Sorry, what was the variation on hit points?
It is just that you. I think I put it in the chat afterwards, but
Sorry.
you've got. It might be 18. Did I say
Yeah.
18 scaling for 2024?
Yeah. Splendid.
Okay.
Let's do this.
She takes 7 damage.
Crikey.
Which is lucky because now it's her turn.
Right. She is going to take the hit, and then as she recoils, she'll make eye contact with Bohdi and no doubt give him a cross between a withering and a scathing look. And then she is going to...
You can try and move her as well if you need to.
Yeah, okay. I'm just seeing what she's got. So she's got a rapier. Okay. She's gonna get stuck in. She's gonna go straight for it, and she is going to attack it with her rapier. So that is a 17 plus 3. That's a dirty 20.
You're heading.
Brilliant
stuff.
Roll your damage.
And it is 1d8 plus 1 piercing damage. That is 4 plus 1. That is 5 damage from Ireena.
Wicked.
And then she is going to stand ready. That is her turn.
Cool. She's also got a parry,
yeah.
reaction as well.
Yeah, so she's ready for it.
Cool. So this one is going to move here. Then fires the same volley of needles at Tristayne.
Yeah, wicked. Just what I need.
Okay. Does I'm gonna be that douchey DM and be like, does a 22 hit?
Nah, I dodged it out of the way like Neo from the Matrix.
Okay, cool.
He's gonna be a douchey Tristayne.
You take 5 damage.
Cool.
And with its other movement, it is just going
this
to...
introduces an interesting note. Do the monsters roll with effort as well?
Yes.
Then it beats it and it rolls with effort.
Oh, cool.
Did Ireena roll with effort with a dirty 20?
She should have as well.
Oh.
So can you roll another set of damage first for her?
But it's 1
And then
extra.
I'll do the
5,
same.
so 1 more damage.
Okay. So they take 6 instead of 5.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Cool. That very much changes the volley. So before I said it was 5?
Yeah, lovely little 5.
It's now 8.
Cool. Glad I spoke up.
Yeah, thank you for that. I really appreciate that. It's really kind. And
I'm nothing if not fair.
Old honest Virgil.
Cool. And then it moves just back, getting a little bit of half cover from the fence that is in between you two.
Okay.
All right. Next up is Ismark.
Ismark.
Well,
it's you.
Ismark's ready to go. Where is Ismark?
This
is that
bad
him there?
boy here. Yep.
Can I move him? I can. Right, so
Yes,
Ismark.
you both have ownership of those respective tokens.
Wonderful. Ismark's going to go help his sister out, I think. 5, 10, 15, 20. He's going to come over here and make a greatsword attack against the Needle Blight.
Do it.
If Ismark moved... Nope, that's fine. Let's make a first attack against him. Sorry, I knocked my microphone. Pardon me.
That's the sound of Ismark belting this thing with his sword.
Does a 9 hit?
It does not.
I'm not surprised. Ismark sheepishly makes his second attack. Does a 15 hit?
That does.
Does it roll with effort?
Does not.
Cool. He deals 10 slashing damage.
You kill it.
Whoa!
Douche.
He misses the first strike and swings through, cleaves it in half with the second one out of frustration. Good stuff, man.
Epic.
He's not going to move. He's going to go 25, 30 feet down over here.
Wicked. Awesome stuff.
Amazing.
Okay. Next
kill
up,
Ferg.
so Blight 1 is gone, burgers. Okay, so we now go to Needle Blight 3, which is this bad boy.
This guy.
So he's going to go do 10-foot movement, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He is going to shoot a volley at Tristayne.
You are very exposed, Tristayne.
I'm very exposed.
Is a 22 also with... It's 1 increment of effort?
Just one.
Yeah. And so the first roll is going to be 3 damage in 1 pull.
Cool.
So he got 2 1s.
Mm-hmm.
The next one's 6. So you're taking 6 damage.
All right. That hurts.
And then it is going to go back over behind this rock to get half cover again.
For someone who really strives not to get hit, Tristayne gets hit a lot.
Right.
Currently, the original composition I had of this encounter had you guys all as a cluster together.
Yeah.
I had to quickly, when you were chasing the cat, I had to quickly be like, oh, okay. But now for someone who has been hit, it is your opportunity because it's your turn.
Thank goodness for that. Is he covered in any way?
Yes, half cover.
What's providing him half cover?
The rock. So
Boulder.
There's a rock there. Could I move? Oh, do I really want to go over there? Yeah, screw it. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Could I? Yeah, I can get here, right?
You've got 35 because you've got Longstrider for an hour.
Oh, I have 35.
Yeah, man.
Can I climb up this hill with that extra 10 foot of movement?
the 10 foot, the hill is 10 foot.
So
10
no.
foot elevation. No.
Okay, cool. That's fine. I will go there. I will use my nothing. I'll make an attack
Cool.
because I moved. Hui. That's a nat 1.
The only people who have hit in this are the baddies and the NPCs.
That's a nat
We
1,
suck.
everyone.
We're doing so
Okay.
good.
Yes!
You just
I can't
hear
get-
from back on the curb.
Where's the cat?
The cat's sassing you.
Back on the curb.
I use my bonus action to cast Mage Hand and swat the cat.
Okay, you push the cat into the water. And it goes underneath the bridge.
You know what? Let it. I don't care. I don't care who that cat or what that cat was. It'll come back one day,
I
inevitably.
hate that cat.
Bastard cat.
Wow.
I end my turn.
Okay, I was just getting myself together. Okay, it is now the
This one.
fourth needle blood. Yeah.
I don't even care who the cat is.
10
At this point, deserves it.
and it's going to get to here and it's going to go. So that was 15, so I can do one more step here.
Yeah, brilliant.
And it is-
Right where I want to be.
Go to attack you with just as it gets close. And this thing, when it crawls, it alternates between being bipedal and then going on all fours, but then all of a sudden just rearranging itself so it's walking with one hand and one leg, and then will rewrite itself and then come back up right before it goes to attack. It extends and unsheaths claws, these razor sharp claws out of the tips of its fingers, and it goes to attack you.
Cool.
Does a 11 hit?
No,
Cool.
it's not.
It misses.
You.
All right.
Ah,
It is now back to the top of the round for
Bohdi.
Bohdi.
Okay.
come on, Bohdi, do something.
With Bohdi's Bohdi can see that. Let me just check something. So I have 600 feet on the longbow. Bohdi would like to shoot at the one that just took a swing at Tristayne.
So you'd have to get around that mound that is currently...
Sorry, I thought it was a... can I...
so where you are, this bit here, like I said before, this is a 10-foot elevation.
If I could get to the top of the mound, I could shoot it, right? Can I climb?
If you climb...
Yeah, like to here, 15 feet. Half of my movement.
What is your athletic score?
+5.
You will be able to do that without rolling, but that will be the end of your movement to get up there.
That's fine. Okay. Cool. He scrambles up there, and then let me just see if I can get them both in the same thing. Yeah. So I'm going to shoot at this chap here.
So he's fully exposed. This one up here still would have because of that rock.
The one right next to the one.
The one right next to him's fully exposed.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to shoot at him, and I will move my hunter's mark to that one with my bonus action before I shoot.
Cool.
Right. Here we go. I'm going to save your pants, Tristayne.
Please do.
9.
Just soars past.
No, all those natural 20s.
sees the arrow flies past and looks up at Bohdi with a disappointed glare.
He haughtily readies himself for another shot and completely ignores Tristayne. Oh my god. Okay, let's go.
Cool. It's now Ireena's turn because Needleblight 1 is deceased.
Right, okay.
Destroyed.
She's going to do exactly the same thing because they're the only two competent people here, and she's going to run and back up her brother, and she's going to take a swing at this monstrosity with her rapier.
Go.
She gets a 16.
That is hitting, but without effort.
Okay, and it is a 5 + 1 piercing damage, so 6 piercing damage.
Amazing.
And then she will ready herself for a potential parry.
Cool. Wicked.
These
It
guys are
recoils, and where she stabbed it, parts of it had sort of like jarred and splintered a wee bit. And you can see when the rapier was pulled out that it kind of just distorted itself to cover up where there could have been a wound, but there's a little bit of sap sort of like seeping out of where she struck. Next up is Needleblight Deuce, who, seeing the two siblings approach, and again Ireena, having recently dealt damage, it seeks to swipe at her with those shink and sheathed claws.
Mm-hmm.
But it's only going to get a 9.
And her AC is up to 17 because of her parry, so it doesn't hit.
You don't even have to use her reaction, which
She laughs in its face.
is good because now it's going to try and run away. So you both are going to get an attack of opportunity for each of us.
Ismark's going to make it. That is a 12.
This is 17 for Ireena.
12 is hitting, 17 is with effort.
6. Oh, cool. 8 piercing damage.
Wicked.
Straight in the back of the head.
Slashing.
How much slashing?
14 slashing.
The combination of both of the siblings as it sort of turns to try and flee, both striking it in unison at the same time, completely shatters it into pieces as it sort of like clatters like a bundle of sort of sticks that was like just completely upheaved into the sky as they clatter down. That one is also deceased.
Bohdi motions towards the now dead Needleblight and looks... Oh, Bohdi. Tristayne looks at it and then looks at Bohdi with a, this is what you're supposed to be doing right now.
Bohdi's applauding.
Look.
It's like, Jolly,
Yeah, good.
that was terrific. Well done, Ireena.
Oh, good. Ismark's turn.
Ismark is, how far away are you? Where's Ismark? There you are. Ismark is too far from both of them to do anything about that, but what he can do is go 10 foot over there and shoot this needle blight with his heavy crossbow twice.
Oh, so free action. Are we dropping and then drawing?
Oh,
no, yeah.
Free action before taking an attack, you can switch out a weapon.
Cool.
So he just switches it around. And takes his first attack. That is a 15.
You're hitting, not with effort.
Cool. He deals... It's actually 7 piercing damage.
Wicked. There is a bolt sort of like that clatters into the equivalent of its chest cavity as it sort of clatters a wee bit and then rights itself. You see Seep weeping as if it was bloodied.
Ismark will then make another attack for a 16 this time around.
Not with effort, but you're hitting.
Cool. No stress. That's a really good hit, Ismark. Well done. That is 20 damage. 20 piercing damage.
It's murdered. It is just completely... It is not actually just dead. It is actually... There is homicide detectives on their way to be like, who murdered this twig?
Good job, Ismark.
I'm so
Brilliant.
glad these two are here. Good grief.
Same.
Wicked. So that was Needleblight 4 that made himself a nuisance there. So Needleblight 3 is this one. And he is going to first pop a shot of volley at Tristayne.
Fitting.
18.
That is hitting.
Not with effort.
No.
Wicked. Cool. Da-da-da-da.
You good?
9?
Tristayne? Come on.
DM.
Got this.
9. Tristayne is more than bloodied.
This has,
Quite a bit more than bloodied.
as that impact hit Tristayne and significantly bloodied him, did he realise that we completely forgot about the existence of healing potions when we were in the shop? Maybe Bohdi messages that to you.
In the middle of this fight, yeah.
Yikes.
It runs around the corner.
Oh, good.
All right. Now is Tristayne's turn.
Can I get up onto that hill?
What is your athletics? I'm just seeing if
Well,
you
I
do it
noticed
without
this
having to roll.
log. Can I get up using this log?
Yes. 100%. You can do that through a movement. So just move the half
5,
movement
10,
to...
15.
If you just move the token to the base of the log first, and then go up from there. So that was 10 feet.
10 feet, 20 feet. 20... Can I shoot it from here, or do I need to go one more over?
One more. Yep, from there you can shoot
25. Cool. And I am... Because of the elevation, do I have any bonuses to this roll?
No.
Nope. Cool. Just double checking.
But you're not shooting from a 5 foot distance. You still have that.
Yes,
10
it's still
foot
an elevation. Yep.
Well, it's still you're not having close combat shooting.
Yeah. Cool. That is a dirty 20.
Yes. There
Wicked.
he
That is with effort.
Cool. Now I need to quickly double check the ruling on this, but I don't think. I don't have that. Okay, cool. I am not rolling with sneak attack at all. It is simply a true strike. Cool. Tristayne, eventually getting himself together, pulls out his bow and pulls back the drawstring on his bow with no arrow knocked, because a arcane glowing yellow bolt of energy begins to emit from the bow, and he lets loose and fires with it for a total of...
Awesome. Is it yellow like the figure, like
Yes.
the token? So a glowing,
glowing yellow bolt
golden
of energy. Yeah.
Awesome.
That resembles an arrow.
Cool.
That is 15 piercing damage. Sorry, should that have been with effort?
It is with effort.
I doubt I'll get higher. No, I didn't. 15 piercing damage. No, not piercing. Radiant. Radiant and thunder.
Wicked. It has 1 hit point left.
Super bloodied.
Oh boy. It is, however, vexed. So it, if I attack it next, I can get advantage on that. But that's my turn.
Wicked. Now we're going to go back to the top of the round for Bohdi.
That's I can't get it.
I should have hidden.
Jacob, if I were able...
Sorry, was there anything else you wanted to do with your turn? Sorry?
Could I hide from here? Just use the hide action?
That's an action, right?
A bonus action with cunning action.
Oh, okay. Wicked. Yep. If you duck out of sight completely.
Yeah, I'll just make the stealth roll for that. Oh, really good. My roll is 25.
Epic. I don't think you're going to be found, mate. Cool. So
Good.
you have the invisible condition.
Mm-hmm.
Wicked. Sorry, Bohdi.
Bohdi, at the top of the hill, way on the other side of the bridge, goes, "Oh my god, Tristayne's dead! I can't see him!" Jacob, I have a question, and unfortunately, I don't know how well chat can see this, but if I were to move to, I'll just to there, like, running sort of down the mound, would I have a shot at the guy? I know that he's sort of around the other side of that bluff.
Nah, you would have to be here.
Right.
In that line of, like, from that line of sight.
There's
through here.
Nothing I can do. So
if you pan over and zoom in, just for chat a wee bit, just so they can see the.
Yeah.
So it's I think it's the right click. Yeah, there you go. Amazing. Just because getting past that mound here specifically is the thing that's giving you issue.
So
and it's just running.
Sorry, Triss, you are on your own.
As always.
What can I do? I think what I will do is come down the hill between the twins or the siblings, and I will cure wounds.
What's your acrobatics?
Ireena, +5.
Cool. You can do that without having to roll.
I will cure wounds, Ireena, for 2d8 +2.
Wicked.
16 +2 is 18, so she's back to full.
Boom.
That's crazy.
She is very grateful.
Good, because she's not Bohdi's biggest fan, so hopefully this goes some way to... And he will compliment them both. They go, Tristayne can handle that, I'm sure, but you two were fantastic. I don't know what we'd have done without you. Jolly good, well done.
It's Ireena's turn.
Okay, she is... I'll just move Bohdi out the way, actually. She will go out onto the bridge. Let's say...
Yeah.
And she will look that way. Can she see the cat?
No.
Cat's
that was
long
6
gone.
seconds ago. 6 seconds of waterfall.
Okay. She is going to use her last 5 feet of movement, and that's it.
Wicked. It's Ismark's turn.
Ismark is going to where he is. How much movement speed does Ismark have? I think
When you're
it's
standing on the bridge,
30.
also, just for what Ireena and Ismark would hear and see, there's a really loud roar because as much as there is the waterfall to the south where the map is, or sorry, not the south, but the bottom or the southern part of how you'd perceive the map, up here as well, there is also another half of a roaring waterfall. This is just a collection or a pooling as the first part cascades down. There's a little bit of a flat where you have your bridge, and then down the other side over here, it looks down that water just turns to mist as there is a 1,000-foot drop.
Damn.
And there is a pool of water right at the bottom.
Ismark's gonna dash
Wicked.
and go to here very slowly, apparently, and then 5, 10, 15, go over to here,
Cool.
and that'll be his turn.
Wicked. It is now the Needle's turn, and he is completely perplexed as to where Tristayne went. But his footsteps is going to go up here first, shoot a volley at Ismark, and is critting.
Ooh. Now, how do we handle rolling with
Spice.
Same thing. You roll the damage.
Yep.
And you take the total damage pool. And then
Cool.
you would just do it. But what is Ismark's AC?
His AC is 17.
Okay, because that's a 23.
So that would roll with effort.
Okay, so it's one instance of effort.
Yep.
So the first allotment of effort is for 9. The second allotment is for 17. So he takes
Cool.
17 damage.
Wicked.
And then it's going to finish its turn by ducking behind this rock to try and get some hiding itself. But it
Cool.
cannot take the hide action. It is now Tristayne's turn.
Well, bloodied, beaten, bruised, and rather besmirched by this whole situation, Tristayne is going to sneak the 5 foot over to here. And
Yeah.
can he see that thing? Probably
Yeah.
can from here, right? Yep. Pulls back his drawstring, and with a whistling howl, a true strike arrow launches out of his bow towards the needle blight.
Amazing. You're firing with advantage as well, right?
Yes, because he is hidden and because of Vex. That is a 22.
You're getting 2 increments of it.
Wow.
Ooh,
With your sneak attacks
fascinating.
and stuff as
With
well.
sneak
That's
attacks. So,
great.
yeah, man.
So
Uh,
first of all, to establish, your damage dies, right?
Yeah.
You have D6s all across the board. You've got short bow and sneak attack.
Yes, I'm currently rolling 4d6.
Okay.
So the average of this would be 3.5,
14
7, 14 plus
plus
whatever.
modifier.
Yeah. So
So
I'm rolling
at
2 sets of
minimum-
this regardless.
Yeah. At minimum, doing 17 damage.
Cool. No. My modifiers are more than that.
What's your modifier?
Plus 5.
Oh, wicked. Okay, so
Yeah.
you're doing minimum 19.
19 damage, yeah. Cool. So, first attack, we either
Remember,
get...
this thing's got 1 hit point.
It's almost killed me. I'm killing the thing.
This is so good.
That's 12, 14, 15. So I'm either dealing 20 damage
Amazing.
or 15, 16, 21 damage.
Just gonna turn it into mist.
Yep. It, the arrow implants itself in the needle blight and shimmers away as this like burning mist just starts to creep and crawl its way up the wooden structure of this creature until it just disintegrates and
Like a Thanos snap.
yeah.
Overkill.
Kill you there.
Dare that thing attack me that badly? Goodness me.
The last one is dead.
Gone.
Good.
Boy, you get.
That bastard.
All right. hang on,
Congratulations.
Let me get Bohdi and Ireena.
Oh, Bohdi ran in front of her.
It's
It's a
so
very
rude.
fitting thing. She's running to see like Ismark and Tristayne. Bohdi just cuts in front of her.
Bohdi,
Tristayne
how's Tristayne looking?
falters and falls. Oh, he's got 1 health.
Bohdi leaps up the slope.
He
Leaps up the slope
Just-
and gives him a good old.
hold on.
Oh, gone.
Oh,
Oh no, I'm not hiding anymore. No, you're fine.
you've taken action.
Because I
I
couldn't
take an action. Yeah, don't worry.
find it. Tristayne, are you
Yeah.
okay? You okay? Hey, oh,
Peachy,
you look dreadful.
never better. Look at me,
Do you want me to?
please.
Yep. Okay.
Ireena from down there, now back at full health, is just like, oh, did you get hit?
I grin at Ireena with blood coating my teeth. Nah, not really.
Okay. I will. She got.
At least you kept running towards the combat as opposed to someone who ran behind me.
I love that. Snowman Sam has just suggested that a wet cat leaps out from the shadows and scratches Tristayne for 1 hit point of damage. Right. Ireena got full health, full healing from this. She got 18. You get 7.
Bingo. There we go,
Because that's
Bohdi.
how the story goes. It's consistent narrative.
You're
As
on
it should
8.
be.
And unfortunately,
just to frustrate everyone, I count my HP up as damage taken,
I don't
not
want-
down
I don't
from
want to talk
health
about it.
left.
This is years of arguing that you're a heretic. Unfortunately, I
It's-
shouldn't have healed Ireena because Ismark is not looking good, is he?
No, he's fine.
Oh, is he
Ah.
okay?
He's cool.
Is-
He took a hit and
Ismark
he's all
is
good. He'll walk it
so
off.
tanky.
Cool. Okay.
Like, yeah, he is very capable.
Okay.
Wicked.
Upon healing Tristayne, Bohdi will go down and go, Tristayne, what were you thinking? Getting so far ahead of us? You're on that bridge, isolated. It was only a cat.
Well, the cat has some type of nefarious intention to it. Look, it's got this bottle. I pull out the clear bottle that it had.
It is an empty wine bottle for a it says wizard of the wines, sorry, on it.
Right. I
It
look
was
at the
just
wine
empty
bottle and I
bottle,
say, I could have sworn it had something worthwhile in it.
I don't know, Tristayne. That seems like, I don't know, not much of a reason to put yourself in such danger.
Can I make an
around
Arcana check?
Yeah, 100%. You also hear someone coming on the road towards you as well.
Oh, that's a 25.
Wicked. There's nothing magical about the bottle.
You Arcana
Brilliant.
with effort. Find
I
nothing.
look at Bohdi and I say, I think this thing has some type of magic inside of it. I'm sure of it.
Well, be careful with it then.
It's got the word wizard on it.
You hear, Twinkles! Twinkles!
Oh God.
And this woman, not yet 20, but older than a teenager, dressed like a commoner, who would be traveling on the road, who's got a little bit of a backpack, and you hear her sort of like just like tapping a little tin with a spoon, being like, Twinkles! Twinkles! Oh, hi, people, hi. You haven't seen a black cat, have you?
A cat? Never heard of it. We're not from around here. What must I have those back home?
It could have got eaten by one of these awful things, and there's 2 corpses here, right? Oh, there's one because the other one misted.
Yeah. Oh no.
Is that some type of fish?
No, it's Twinkles. He's the only thing that I have of my old family remaining. We'd been through a lot, and I was at a crossroads, and he ran away, and I thought that was a sign, so I came looking for him, but do you think they ate him?
You know what? I think I did hear a meowing.
Where?
I glanced down the riverbank because it goes downwards, right? Down a hill.
1,000-foot waterfall turning into mist, and then there is a collection of pool at the bottom.
I kind
can
of
see
lean down and I
little
say,
tents down there and a campfire as well.
I point down and I say, it was really hard to hear it, but I could have sworn heading downwards, down the hill somewhere, there was a soft meowing sound, like a playful. I'm not sure.
Okay,
Could it have been that it dashed down the hill to escape these wooden fiends?
just going to try and concentrate for a second. Sorry.
No, that's concentrate.
She looks really sad.
Are you sorry? Concentrate on what?
I'm gonna see if I can find Twinkles.
Yeah. Well, you should concentrate on looking for him, probably.
I'm trying. I'm just trying to find the spell.
Tristayne's ears perk, like, immediately. The spell? What spell? Can I make an Arcana check?
Yeah, go for it.
I'm so
Natural
glad
20.
I didn't kill the cat. I'm so glad.
With a natural 20 for a total of 26, does Tristayne, because of his history and background, know what spell this probably is?
100%. It is a scrying spell.
Counterspell.
You don't have that.
Do you have Counterspell?
No.
Sorry. Are you trying to scry on the cat?
Yeah.
Are you?
Is that wrong?
Well, could you not try and locate locate something?
Oh, but like I just recently joined the coven, so I don't know what spells I actually like can use regularly or have to be like close by with them.
A coven.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna just go ask. I'm just gonna go ask Morgantha. Okay. All right.
Good luck finding Twinkles.
Bye. Look, if you do see Twinkles, it'll just bring him to the windmill. Okay, that's where I'll be. Bye.
Bye.
Just start sadly walking ahead of you.
What do I
I lean towards Bohdi. Do you remember what they do at the windmill, Bohdi?
I do. Dream pie.
Did she say coven?
Why did you knock it off?
I'm more worried about
The repercussions.
we, Bohdi, knocked a cat off of a very tall place sequentially.
How?
Ireena
And
just pipes in,
that-
I didn't.
Well,
I look at Ireena and I say, "This is a private conversation." We.
I'm sorry.
knocked this-
Are you murdering witches' cats?
That's what I'm concerned about, Ireena.
well, one of us is murdering witches, cats, Ireena. You're absolutely right about that.
You know how to make enemies.
Bohdi, this wouldn't have happened if you never knocked the cat off the tree in the first place. This is absolutely your fault.
I was just
The cat was running after that, though, wasn't it?
Yes, yeah. The cat was perfectly fine after the playful incident with the tree, we should call it.
Mark just like puts his hand on Ireena, being like, "Not your fight, not your fight. Come back, come back, come back."
Bohdi, we have potentially murdered a witch's cat, a witch who, as far as we know, grinds down children and turns them into pies.
I mean, you used
As Mark's just like, "They do."
You used we twice there. But if that is one of the awful creatures that does such nasty things to children, are we right to just let her solemnly walk away?
I'm not worried. I'm worried about the consequences of our actions, actually.
Well.
Scrying is not a very small spell.
So that's why I'm
That
saying...
requires quite a powerful spell casting ability.
So you're saying
And if
we
it
are
can
right?
scry on... I'm saying that regardless of right and wrong in our decision making, there may now be aftermath to our decision making.
Well, the aftermath is solemnly, quietly, slowly strolling that way.
Until the aftermath talks to its cat.
Okay. You do get yourself into some scrapes, don't you, Tristayne? How are you feeling? Any better?
Terrible. Better, but terrible.
Do you want some wolf jerky?
As Mark's just like, "Look, we can stop and cook your eggs if that'll make things better."
No. I don't want eggs. I've had enough eggs to last me months.
Thank you very much, Ismark. Tristayne's just feeling a little sore right now, so I think maybe he can walk it off. We'll go for a little walk.
As Mark's trying not to laugh at this situation.
So's Bohdi. Bohdi's so relieved that he didn't kill the cat that, like, we're all in, like, there's a turd in all of our teapots, but he's just delighted that he can blame it on Tristayne.
You didn't really kill the cat, did you?
I swatted it for laughing, and it fell off of the bridge.
But the cat laughed.
Well, it meowed with attitude.
A mirthful meow.
What do you guys do from here?
Come on, Tristayne, perk up. Let's get going.
Tristayne dejectedly follows.
Making my way downtown, walking fast, faces fast, and I'm homebound. Okay, you, after a little bit, manage to make your way to a crossroads where you see a signpost that says Vallaki this way, and you see Castle Ravenloft this way. So you could go to your right and go to Ravenloft, and you could go to your left to head towards Vallaki.
We were supposed to be going towards Vallaki, I believe.
Yeah, cool. So if you continue that way, the next part is, and I just want to check to make sure that everyone can see.
Darkness.
Nothing.
Only
A
darkness.
darkness descends on Barovia.
There we go.
So you actually come up to this high-reaching gate that is open. There is 2 towers that sort of bridge a narrow part in these 2 mountain chains, and you see engraved on walking and standing stones as you venture forth mention of you're about to pass the gates of Barovia. The archway for these gates are huge. They are probably about 45, 50 feet tall.
Mm-hmm.
And they are 25 feet across.
Any guards, people, anyone looking down from the top?
The only thing that is happening is you see a murder? No. Ravens? No. Crows is a murder. What's a collective of ravens?
Rabble.
Are you sure? A haunting?
No.
Or something? Hang on. A collection of ravens is called a...
The correct term for a collection of ravens is on display.
Anyone know? It's called an unkindness.
An
or
unkindness.
A conspiracy.
A murder. An unkind murder conspiracy.
A murder is crows.
They are on top of the gates that connect.
A conspiracy
the way is
of
completely
ravens.
Open.
Okay. What are Ismark and Ireena just barreling forwards?
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
The ravens, do they look
murdery?
normal?
Mine.
They are jet black with a tinge of blue, and haphazardly one and then followed by another will just chime in after each other. None are crowing over top of each other, but they're just popping off.
Interesting. Okay. I want to make it just a passing nature check just to see if they seem out of place. I don't trust animals in this place, man.
I don't know what you've trusted in this place.
There's been nothing to trust.
You have a dicey history with animals as well. Just saying.
Yeah. Do I?
Recently.
Not recently, I do, yeah. With a 17 on the nature?
Seem like ravens?
Cool. Sweet.
Cool.
Alright.
As you come through the other side, your trail starts to get a little bit easier as you start coming down through a very sparse forest on a decline. An established road flanked by wood either side, still mists. The mists are not contained to one side of this gate. It continues around. The road naturally bends and sways until it flattens for a wee bit, and you see clearings of now what becomes the clustered outliers of woods and forests, and then amongst the fog in the clearing, in the distance amongst everything else, you see a windmill.
Oh, the windmill. I glance at Ismark and Ireena. Is that the windmill.
Yeah. You can see that the road can continue, and you can remain probably about 100 to 200 feet clear of it without having to approach it at all.
Good. I would like to steer very clear from it.
Okay.
Unless Bohdi, for some reason,
What's your
imaginable.
perception,
Oh, 12.
14.
Bohdi?
14.
You don't hear anything. That's of
which,
note.
which implies there was something that you could possibly have had. Tristayne, we were told to stay well away from this place.
I'm more than happy to steer clear of the windmill with a coven of witches to whom I've encountered recently. Being very careful with the wording.
So, you continue leaving that heart of that valley as the clusters of forest edges start to become closer and closer to the road until you find yourself fully immersed in the Slavic woods. And then you start hearing groans of trees and of movements. And can I get you one to roll a d12 and one to roll a d8 for me?
What do you want, Chris?
I have a D8 in my hand.
I'll do the 12.
Cool.
2.
8.
Oh. You, along the side of the road, notice a small bundle rolled up.
Oh.
And it's a bundle that contains a set of common clothes sized for a human male.
What sized human male?
Yeah.
Adult.
Adult.
Like my sized human male?
Yep.
Huh. Is there anything... Can I investigate it further?
Yeah. Roll
Any details I
investigation.
can find? 14.
It has a bit of a smell of wet dog to it.
Weird. Ireena and Ismark. There are a lot of dogs in this place.
And bats.
These
And,
clothes smell like dog.
I'd probably leave it for whoever left it there. They might come back for it.
Yeah. It's weird that it smells like a dog.
What happens if the person who used to wear it turns into a dog?
That would be silly. People don't turn into dogs unless they're like a druid or something.
They look at each other and... Actually, I'm gonna...
Snowman Sam, I see you there.
Yeah, I saw that.
Ireena goes to say something and Ismark's just like, it's okay.
Do I catch that?
Roll perception.
I don't catch that.
You don't catch that.
Does Bohdi catch that?
Does Bohdi catch that? Let's find out. Let's find out. No, he doesn't. He got a 5.
Same! I got a 5 as well! Oh, crap.
We're so oblivious.
Cool. The road through the woods continues without any obscure or other than just general creepy vibe. Nothing further of note. That is until we get to and we see the gates and walls to Vallaki.
Cool.
Whoa.
A large town with buildings similar height and design to what we saw in Barovia. The most striking difference, and there is people coming and going, is the palisade. There is a wooden fortification that extends and completely encircles the town, stretching. This sits in a clearing. There is hills to the far side that are obscured through the mists and the fogs, and other hills that spike up. And now, if you were to turn back, you only see the silhouette of the mountain range in the hills. And there's a little bit of peace that strikes you as, without realizing it, explicitly, you are no longer in the direct sight of Castle Ravenloft.
Wow. What a breath of fresh air.
It feels lighter, doesn't it?
My chest was heavy. Do you know, like, that you can't, I can breathe deeper. That valley is not right.
Ismark, is there anything that's helpful for us to know before we venture in there? Have you been this way often?
A couple times when I was younger, though, I know not too much of this place. Only we've once met the current burgomaster and his wife, and we've also once had a meeting with Lady Wachter of Wachter House. My father always said that we would have no issue if we were to seek out. There's a family that owns an inn here with young boys in the Blue Water Inn. That was a place that I recall that was okay. But we also know that there is St. Andrew's Church, and one of the...
We need to go to the Blue Water Inn anyway.
Okay. St. Andrew's Church is a sacred place, and it's one of the few places that Strahd cannot go.
Why? What?
Because it's on hollowed ground. That's why we headed there.
Ah.
You keep seeing the odd person come and go. There's these two gruff-looking people who just seem to come out of the town, and then rather than following the road, they head off towards the woods to your left as you're walking down. They look like hunters, and they shoot off, and you are getting closer and closer to the town.
Ireena?
And...
You know, when we left, you were mindful of being recognised and being able to pass unnoticed. Was that for leaving Barovia town, or was that for arriving here?
It's more at night, and it's more if I'm going to be watched. I don't know, it's a hard feeling. It's just, I wondered if I could avoid being watched.
Okay. Well, it sounds like both the St. Angel's Church, particularly, and the Blue Water Inn might be places of safety.
I would very much like that.
Which would you like us to escort you to first?
The church.
The church is called
St. Angel's.
St. Andrew's.
St. Andrew's.
Yeah. Can I get you guys to roll perception? Because there's going to be two little kids that are going to be running past you.
7.
17. 16.
Okay. Bohdi, you hear from the two boys a snippet of a conversation. No, I swear, there's like a tiger or something in a cage. Just follow me. Don't tell anyone. And then they run off. No, go for it.
I would discreetly tell the three of them what I overheard. More conversationally.
A tiger kept in a cage.
Is that normal?
Does that sound like how we found? Does that sound like how we found Alex?
Yep, actually. It is 100% how you found Alex.
Alex, do you feel any desirable draw to
tiger in a cage, Alex? What do we think? Don't like it or don't want to go? Don't want to go? Don't care.
Okay.
He points to Ireena and be like, "Whoa."
Oh yeah, he's sweet on Ireena.
Oh, yeah.
He's flirtatious.
He's flexing.
Yeah.
Ireena.
Cool. You come up to these two guards who are sort of just standing either side of the gates, and they, as you see you approach, they sort of like step forward, and one of them sort of like pipes up, and he's just like, "What business do you have coming here?"
Good morning, men. Very pleased to meet you. My name's Bohdi Gautama. It's my companion Tristayne. We've got the privilege of escorting our companions here to the Blue Water family
he
inn.
Starts whacking his mate. He's like, "Give me that letter. Give me that letter." Did you say your name was Bohdi?
Yes.
And you're Tristayne?
Yeah.
And you got two guests you're taking in here, eh?
Yes.
Oi, that's them from the letter. Oh no, you guys are all good. You go through.
Sorry, the letter.
And then the other one like pops forward and he's just like, "You've got to give them the other letter." "Oh, sorry. Yeah, otherwise we won't get paid." "Yeah, right. All right." And he pulls out another sort of letter that has a wax seal on it. And it's just addressed to Bohdi and Tristayne.
Sorry, can we see the other letter that names us as well?
Yeah. And he holds up another one that says, "Dear Rick and Laurel."
Laurel.
Rick and Laurel.
Rick and Laurel. It's very a flattering letter. It talks about while there is a lot of diligence and hard work that goes into what they have to do, Lord Strahd would be very pleased if they can do two things. If they can make sure that the two guests that Bohdi and Tristayne are taking into Vallaki at exactly between 11 o'clock and 1 p.m. get in without difficulty. And it's really important that they get the reminder of their invitation to dinner. And if they can do that, Lord Strahd will give them both 10 gold.
Thanks, Rick and Laurel. Can
I'm
open
Rick.
Thanks, cheers, Rick. And you must be
What do you think?
also Rick.
He's not that smart.
Yeah. I grabbed the letter from Rick, I presume.
I'm Rick. Yeah, there you go.
Cheers, Laurel. And I opened the letter up,
Cool.
ignoring their gormless faces.
In it says, "To my wonderful and newly found friends, I am ever excited to see you and host you shortly in my wonderful castle There is great news with Zara. She is doing well, and she would very much like to meet people who know Antonius, for she would also like to make sure he's okay. If you have any dietary requirements, please inform the guards. Otherwise, I hope to see you promptly at 7 p.m, best dressed. As always, your dear friend, Strahd. There's one more word on the bottom of the letter. It says meow.
Oh! Fuck. Oh!
And I think that's a perfect place to just finish for our session this week.
Oh, he's the worst. He's the worst.
Oh.